South Point Red Raider football is brought to you by Avery Insurance Agency, Byram's Upholstery, McLean Funeral Home, B&W Tire Service, Belmont Savings Bank, Belmont Specialty Foods, Big Red Booster Club, Cabinets Unlimited, Chicken King Restaurant, Frank's Heating and Air, Glenway Pub, Hillbillies Barbecue, Lodge Tavern and Tap, Nichols Food Stores, Pack Brothers Collision Center, Rollins Insurance, Sammy's Pub, South Point Baptist Church, String Bean, SuperRaiders.com, Textile Lanes, Southern Comfort of Charlotte, Visiting Angels. And now let's go down to the field for tonight's ball game.
And welcome, sports fans, to Lineberger Stadium here in Belmont, North Carolina for South Point Red Raider football. Scott Neisel along with Charlie Martin, mayor of Belmont, and also on the field, Corky Franks. And Corky, how you doing tonight?
Corky, the mayor of the South Point area.
You got it.
I'm the unofficial mayor.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am sure that Charlie will let you have that. Yeah. They're rough people down here. You know that?
Yeah, Charlie's going down with the ship with that title. He ain't letting that thing go.
I hear you. Well, the South Point Red Raiders 4-0 on the season, really clicking very well this season. Are hosting the Hunter Huss Huskies tonight, a 1-3 team, and this should be a good one. And, of course, they took it under the chin with Keys Mountain last week, 44-12, I think, maybe 44-14. And but they gave Kings Mountain all they could handle in the first half. And I tell you, this is a team that you got to really be careful with because they got speed.
You're right. It was a 44-14 game. We looked at here earlier. There's like 36 guys on the roster, but only about 26 dressed out tonight. And like you said, Scott, they have a lot of team speed. I was talking to Coach Tate down here on the sidelines, and that's what he talked about. He said, Corky, they don't have a lot of players, but the ones they have can fly. So
they can fly.
It's a big concern.
That's amazing. And, of course, we are preempting the Gastonia Honey Hunters against High Point as they're in the playoffs and the season or the series tied 1 apiece. Gastonia won that one 12-1 over High Point to open it, and they lost 11-4 last night to High Point as they travel to High Point for the next 3 games. And hopefully it just takes 2 games for Gastonia, everybody, and maybe they'll come back and be ready for the next round of the Atlantic League Championship. They certainly have had a great run, and we are going to join that one in progress. They started a little bit before we did, but we think that game's going to still be in progress when we get done here at South Point. So I want to let everybody know that. But we got exciting high school football here from South Point, and should be a good one. What kind of game was this going to be, Corky? And then we may go to break as we get ready for our national anthem.
Well, you know, on paper it looks to be business as usual for South Point. You know, this team hasn't had 7 turnovers for the defense any time that anybody can remember in history. The defense is playing just as good as the offense, and the offense, as you guys know, you know, they're averaging 40-something points a game. So you look for South Point to come out, keep the Redbone offense clicking. I look to see that defense step up. I talked to Coach Andrews tonight. He's got his defense fired up. Jaquise told me before the game that those guys are looking to get 4 turnovers tonight, Scott. What do you think about that? They're ready to play football.
Well, I got to tell you this. I think the main deal for this whole season is that belt they're trying to get.
Oh, it is. It is the belt. They want the belt.
And everybody's after it, and people have so far haven't been able to keep it that much. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. You're listening to Red Raider Football on AM 1450 WGNC and FM 101.1.
If you're looking for insurance for your home, auto, business, or life, Erie Insurance offers a range of services to meet individual or business insurance needs. Erie Insurance is available at Avery Insurance Agency. Call Mark Avery for a quote today for your home, auto, motorcycle, RV, and renter's insurance by calling 704-825-4134 or stop by our office at 210 North Main Street in Belmont. Erie and Avery Insurance for incredible deals on insurance.
At At Belmont Savings Bank, you, the customer, are our #1 priority. We believe there are many reasons customers choose to bank with us. Our loan and savings products offer competitive interest rates, and our personal bankers are people you can trust to handle all your financial needs. From financing a new home to planning your financial security, bring your dreams to Belmont Savings Bank. We're proud to be part of our community and to participate in the growth and prosperity of our region. Belmont Savings Bank, since 1915, hometown people, hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing opportunity.
Since 1994, we have built a reputation for quality food, friendly service, and a great value. We are proud of that reputation and work hard to provide something for everyone here at Sammy's Pub. This place is a local institution. You haven't got a hold of this corner of North Carolina until you spend a few hours enjoying lunch or dinner, a hard-earned drink after work, or the company of a newfound friend. Welcome to the neighborhood at Sammy's Pub, 25 North Main Street, Belmont.
Can you believe it? Textile Lanes has been around for 50 years. Belmont's fun destination for all ages. Textile Lanes is currently organizing youth and adult bowling leagues. In addition to bowling, Textile Lanes has a fantastic arcade and billiard room. The grill at Textile Lanes offers home-cooked specials during the week, like homemade spaghetti, old-fashioned cheeseburgers, delicious pintos, and many more. Try their lunch and bowl special. Tasty items from the grill menu and 2 games of bowling. Textile Lanes offers special rates for lock-ins and parties. Schedule a birthday party any day of the week. College Park Pharmacy is in the same building with a variety of home health care supplies, gifts for all ages, Simply Southern apparel, and of course a great selection of South Point apparel. They accept most insurances and welcome your business. Textile Lanes, The Grill, and College Park Pharmacy, all located at 680 Park Street in Belmont, near I-85. Come visit soon, and go Raiders!
Proud supporter of your South Point Red Raiders football team is Frank's Heating and Air. Great service, competitive prices. Give them a call at 704-829-7433. Did it feel not quite right this winter in your home? When your furnace goes clank, call Corky Franks. Did the AC unit have to work a little too hard this year? When your AC goes clank, call Corky Franks. 704-829-7433. That's Frank's Heating and Air, a proud supporter of your Red Raiders.
And we're back here at South Point High School as they're getting ready as the middle school and all the different youth league football players are out on the field getting ready to welcome the South Point Red Raiders to the field. And band's got everything juiced up a little bit, cheerleaders going at it. And now we get some of that music as Corky has joined us. But Corky, it's a good atmosphere. It always has been.
Yeah, it is. It's always a good night for Friday night football. I was talking to some guys down here about 30 minutes ago. You know, yesterday, Scott, it was 95, 96 degrees here. I went up last night to see my daughter at Brevard. It was in the 40s last night. We woke up here this morning. It's in the 40s. Hey, look, I've already got my hoodie on. It's already chilly. It's Friday night football. I mean, it's high school football weather.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to be a good one. Well, listen, there's some good games in the area. Of course, Kings Mountain is at North Gaston. And then you've got, I think, Forest View at Ashbrook. You got any predictions on either one of those games?
No, the only prediction that I have tonight is I hope I don't get really cold, and I hope this offense and defense plays really well.
Well, it's done very, very well. In fact, I tell you what is amazing, and I would say he's the most valuable player on the team is Patrick Blee, being able to come in as a freshman and be able to execute the Redbone offense and doing it very, very well. I mean, they are off on the snap, and that's what makes this Redbone offense work is you're off, very strong off the snap.
Yeah, Scott, we talked about it, back in week one. If you're just tuning in tonight, the kid stepped in. Elijah Pfeiffer, the senior quarterback, went down. He was injured. Patrick Blee stepped in. He's a freshman. He looked like he was supposed to have been there for day one. He's throwing the ball really well, 7 for 11 for 94 yards. But the crazy thing is he has 407 rushing yards. Scotty's averaging 10.5 yards per carry as a quarterback.
Well, we saw last week Dawson Tobin being a part of this offense as well, as they used him quite a bit. He was fairly effective too.
He was, and they used him a lot, the opening week at Lincolnton, and he's kind of been like a lead blocker out of the backfield. He's a small guy. He's maybe 5'4" or something like that. but he's quick as lightning. He's done a great job being a blocker, and last week he got a little bit more involved in offense.
Yeah, and of course everybody needs to talk about Charlie Burt whistle every time right into the end zone. So your opposing team starts at the 20-yard line. Of course, last week it was really great because we ended up getting that first play interception off of Rockamore and able to take it into the house, and just absolutely did the great thing by deferring to the second half. So we scored with about, I think, 20 seconds into the game. So interesting thing.
Well, we're about to have the coin toss. Let's see if we're going to defer or see what happens here.
I'll put some money on that one.
Here we go.
If we get the toss.
All right, here we go.
Try to get in front of him a little bit more if you can.
Are you wide? Are you physical? No. Oh. Dead. Dead. Flip it. Drop him and do this. They call it there. Not much you catch it. All else. He said tails. Head. Like the first.
All right. Well, that thing looked like a frisbee. It looked like it wasn't a regular coin or something. It looked like a bronze medal from the 1976 Olympics.
Well, I know. I was looking at it. It was shining as it was going up into the air, but
you're 75 yards away and you saw it, but South Point won the toss, deferred to the second half as usual.
That's right, because they called tails and it was heads, and I could have made some money off of you because I knew that's what they were going to do.
It's every game, right? Except the first game. You know, we won every coin toss last year. The officials missed the one, remember? In the playoffs last year, the officials missed that one coin toss. So we won every coin toss last year. Lost the opening coin toss this year, and now have won, 4 in a row?
That's right. And I'll tell you this, Corky, what I believe is going to play into this ball game is the fact that Hunter Huss is short-handed tonight. And I think, and the same thing I believe happened at Kings Mountain. They played with Kings Mountain in the first half, but then all of a sudden that fatigue starts coming in the third and fourth quarters. And that's when Kings Mountain took off and won. And I think this is going to be a tough night for Hunter Huss as well.
Hey, no matter how many horses you have in the stable, they're going to get tired if they run all day long.
Yeah, that's for sure. What do you think, Charlie? You got any shout-outs?
Yeah.
So here comes the Red Raiders, and we're getting ready for the opening kickoff. And so we'll take this quick break, and we'll be back for the starting kickoff of the Red Raiders and the Hunter Huss Huskies on AM 1450, WGNC, and FM 101.1.
At Belmont Savings Bank, you, the customer, are our #1 priority. We believe there are many reasons customers choose to bank with us. Our loan and savings products offer competitive interest rates, and our personal bankers are people you can trust to handle all your financial needs. From financing a new home to planning your financial security, bring your dreams to Belmont Savings Bank. We're proud to be part of our community and to participate in the growth and prosperity of our region. Belmont Savings Bank, since 1915, hometown people, hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing opportunity.
Rollins Insurance offers a wide range of policies and plans to meet your specific business or personal needs. Developing long-term relationships with you is what matters to us, no matter what life throws at you. Being a trusted choice independent insurance agency, we are able to choose a plan that protects you regardless of the company. Contact Larry or Chip to find out more about the packages we offer. For over 40 years, we have worried about your future so you can enjoy life now. Rollins Insurance, 704-825-4010, and they're located at 28 East Woodrow Avenue in Belmont.
Well, we're back here at Lineberger Stadium. Scott Neisler, Corky Franks, and also Charlie Martin, the mayor of Belmont. And Charlie, I know you got some shout-outs. Go ahead and do that as we wait for the field to clear.
I do have some shout-outs. Ken Miller, Bobby Corrin, Willie Langley, Danuta Holler, Bill and Audrey Hannon, Jimmy Big Daddy Lay, Ronnie Cheatham, Susie Byers, Jerry Haney, Chris Pressler, Jan and Ian and Jeff Gibson, Randy Helderman, Alan Ramsey, Parks Wilson, Wayne Coggins, Lloyd and Terry Wilson, Artie Shoemaker is here tonight, Charlie and Arlene Flowers, Steve and Trish Hamill and their dog, and Robert Leatherman, Jack and Geraldine Page, Steve Cagle, and Bob and Liz Atterbury.
All right, that sounds great. And Corky, I understand that the Red Raiders have new uniforms tonight.
Yeah, brand new uniforms tonight is what I heard. Check these things out. Red Raiders on the front of it.
Red Raiders on the front. Of course, they're all red with white numerals, and they'll be kicking from left to right as Hunter Huss will be going right to left on your radio dial. And I say that radio dial every single week, and that's got to be an old term because nobody has a radio dial anymore.
Yeah.
And anyway, Hunter Huss with the football at the 15-yard line.
They got good speed.
And that is, let's see, I'm going to try to get number 5 for Hunter Huss. And that is Jaden Gash, I believe, right?
Yes, I got to the 32. Jaden Gash, Michael Stowe on the tackle.
Right. But he got all the way back to the 32-yard
line.
Yeah.
You know, you were talking about Burt Whistle. He is only 89 yards out of being the top kicker in the state of North Carolina in kickoff yards.
Well, wonder how his foot is because they were saying that it was pretty sore last week.
Yeah, I'm going to check with him here in just a minute.
I'll tell you, he booted it a bunch of times as we scored a bunch up at Stuart Kramer. So 1st and 10 for the Huskies of Hunter Huss High School from their own 32-yard line as we're underway here at Lineberger Stadium.
And the guy to stop is number 3, Javarian Brown.
Yep.
He's the main guy.
And he is in the shotgun. And he's looking back to throw down the middle of the field, and he's going to now tuck it in and go up the middle. He's going to cross over the 40 to the 41, a gain of about 7 yards.
We have an original Redbone offense meeting here on the sidelines.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Devine, Coach Tate, one of the Jackson twins down here. They're having a family reunion.
Well, it was officially a gain of 8 yards as it's on the 41-yard line. 2nd down, and 1 or 2 for Hunter Huss. And again, Javarian Brown in the shotgun, and he hands it off to his fullback. He gets tripped up. And boy, what a great stop that was if he gets his uniform back. And that was Jaquise Rumpf on the stop.
Yeah, I told you guys during pregame, Jaquise says this defense wants 4 turnovers tonight. You know Hunter Huss is going to throw the football, so these guys want 4 turnovers. Everybody wants that belt. We'll talk more about the belt as the night goes along. Hopefully we can talk about it 2 or 3 times. It's becoming an entity of its own.
Well, they lost a yard on it back to the 40-yard line, so it's 3rd down and 3 for Hunter Huss. And there's a give to Neely once again up the middle. He's might going to get the 1st down as he got to the 44. He got it by maybe a yard or so. Forward progress in there.
Yeah, the or so's all he needed, right?
Yeah. So 1st and 10 for Hunter Huss. Still on the 44-yard line of Hunter Huss here with 10-16 left to go in the 1st quarter.
Oh, you know, we talked about how quick they are. You can see it already.
Yeah.
They are quick, very quick.
Brown in the shotgun once again, and to the left is Gene Neely. In motion is number 5, Gash. And there's a give up the middle, and he's going to get about 3 yards, and that's about it.
This guy?
It looked like to me Milford came up with the stop there, so it'll be 2nd down, and they're going to give him 2 yards progress. 2nd down and 8 yards. Beautiful night for football, but tell us if it gets a little bit on the nippy side out there.
It already is.
It already is, okay.
Hey, you mentioned the Neely kid, number 12.
Yeah.
Ran the football a couple times already. Look for him out of the backfield on plays like this. He's their leading receiver.
I see a little stoppage in play right there. They must have had 12 men on the field, but they didn't.
I need some of those shoes like Gash has. Look at them things.
There you go.
Lime green. You think I'd look good in them?
There you go. Neely's got them too.
One has lime green. The other has turquoise.
That's it. All right. So Brown with it. And there is he got tackled. Yeah, nothing doing right there. And that was Neely on the play, wasn't it, number 12?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And he lost the yards, and that's going to be 3rd down and 9. It'll be certainly a passing situation for Hunter Huss, but you know, things get spread out sometimes and might end up being a running play. You never know. But
well, one of the reasons this secondary has been so successful on defense so far, we mentioned they have 5 turnovers so far this season, is the front line of South Point defense. These guys are in the backfield practically every play. So you're going to look for number 60, Aiden Ramirez, causing havoc in the backfield here on this 3rd and 9 situation.
All right, 3rd and 9. He's back to throw. Brown is. He's looking up into the pocket to throw down the sideline, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver.
And who was applying pressure from the backside?
Yes, sir.
Number 60, Aiden Ramirez.
And the problem is their uniform gets bunched up, so you really can't get a number off that guy, the intended receiver. It looks like it might have been number 5, Jaden Gash, maybe.
Well, Hunter Huss in the white jerseys with the powder blue trim or Carolina blue trim.
Yeah. Well, illegal procedure was called against them, but South Point decided they would decline the penalty, and so that will make it a 4th down and 9 situation, punting for Hunter Huss. And see, once again, playing out by deferring the football in the opening gun pays off. So they stop Hunter Huss, and now South Point may have a great field position.
Jaquise is on it.
Yeah. There was a snap.
Did he get it? Jaquise got it.
All right, so the snap went over the head of the punter.
There's turnover number 1.
Yeah. The Hunter Huss punter went all the way back to the 11-yard line, or 12-yard line rather, and great field position. I was getting ready to say, barring anything, South Point would have about midfield, but then when that ball went over the punter's head, it's even better. So this is where the shock and awe comes into play. So South Point with the football, Blee behind center, and it looked like Medlock behind him. And there's going to give to oh man, he just snuck on through. Medlock did off the right tackle in for the touchdown. Man, oh man.
Well, that was quick.
And see, that's what makes South Point so dangerous is that they do things quickly.
Yeah, 11 touchdowns for Medlock on the season.
Yeah. He is a force to be reckoned with. 11 yards, Charlie. 11-yard run. 8:19 to go. And there's the snap and the hold, and it's going to be up, and it will be good. So with 8:19 left to go in the first quarter, South Point strikes first, 7-0 over Hunter Huss, and we'll be back right after this. You're listening to Red Raider football on AM 1450 WGNC and FM 101.1.
Big Red Booster Club is the fundraising arm of the South Point High School Athletic Department. But it also serves the school as the community leader in volunteerism. It's the community that serves the campus community. With meetings held on the first Monday of each month, this is your voice in creating great experiences for every student on campus. Memberships start at just $10. Find out what your $10 can do by logging on to BigRedBoosterClub.org. That's BigRedBoosterClub.org. Support the Red Raiders and go Big Red!
ISI Elite Personal Training opening at 974 South Point Road next to Domino's. Get 7 days free. Results you deserve. Join today. Iron sharpens iron. Call 704-618-6020 and get the results you deserve.
Well, it'll about the same result, Corky, as it was last Friday night, as the Red Raiders take advantage of the opening miscues by the opposing team and take it in for the first touchdown of the night.
Yes, business as usual.
Yes. So Burt Whistle ready to kick it away, and boy, he booted that one. That's going to be way into the end zone. They almost made a 70-yard field goal. I say give the guy 3 points, don't you? Give it to him. Man,
look at it.
Man, that is something.
If that kid don't play Division I football, there's not any good Division I football coaches. He's
wow.
legit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Give him 3 points. We'll give him a point.
He's just a junior.
That's going to be great.
You're right, Corky. He's just a junior. You're right.
That's right. So Hunter Huss will start from their own 20-yard line. They ended up getting it to the 31 on a return to open up the game, but they just couldn't do anything with it. Got 1 first down and then gave it up. South Point takes it to the house with about 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter. All right, number 12 with the football, and that's Neely. And he loses a yard, goes down to the 19.
We have us a scout here on the sidelines tonight.
There you go.
Clemson scout, Kyle Richardson. He's down here looking at Will Ross.
All right, so it'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Huskies. Down 7-0 with 7:49 left to go in the first quarter. All right. There's a give to Neely once again. And, boy, he's in trouble, but he gets around, goes around to the right side and sweeps around and goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line, and it looks like it's going to be a first down for Hunter Huss.
There was a key phrase in what you said. Was in trouble. But when you have speed like that, you're not going to be in trouble long.
No.
Well, he bounced off of, the front line, and then he just had the wherewithal to be able to go around and make a sweep out of it.
There was nowhere to go on the near side of the field. He just hit the brakes, reverse field, and picked up 10 yards.
So 1st and 10 for Hunter Huss at the officially at the 37-yard line with 7:33 left to go in the first quarter. Again, Brown, the quarterback, and he's going to hand it to Neely once again off the right tackle. And, that play's just not going to work.
No, it's not.
I mean, they've tried that all night long, and they're not able to get the hole quick enough.
You're not going to run it up the middle. You're not going to run it anywhere near the middle. They're going to have to get outside, spread this defense out. That's the only chance they have to stick around this ball game.
That's the way I believe it.
Or you know how it always works, a couple big plays in the air, but you can't count on those every time.
That's what I believe.
As fast as they are and as good of athletes that they have, a lot of misdirection is going to keep them in this ball game.
2nd down and 9. They did gain 1 yard on the play. There's the snap. And this is the quarterback keeper up the middle this time, and he's going to gain 11 yards to the 48.
Now, that play will work.
Yeah.
Yeah. You give your receivers time to spread the defense out.
Yep. The only way you're going to be able to do it.
You're not going to hand it off and run up the middle. I mean, you will occasionally, but not consistently.
Well, this is about where the Red Raiders on the first possession for Hunter Huss kind of bristled up a little bit and held them for the punt. Of course, it was punted over the punter's head, and we got the ball back on the 11-yard line to score. So that's where we are with a 7-0 lead for South Point. And there is Neely again. He gets to the 50-yard line before being tackled. Yeah. A gain of 2 yards, and he felt every bit of those 2 yards.
You know he did.
How many times did he get hit?
I don't know, but Will Ross was closing in. He was wanting to hit him. He was in the hitting position.
Ooh. You're going to feel that one tomorrow.
Did you guys see that hit? Remember that hit last week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So 2nd down and 8 for Hunter Huss right at midfield. And as we said, they're going from right to left on your radio dial. There's a snap. There's 2 backs in the backfield. There's one right up the middle, and that is number 2, Headley. And Headley is going to finally be brought down at the 32-yard line.
They've got some running backs, don't they?
Yeah.
This little misdirection stuff, it's going to work whenever you got guys quick like that.
Yeah.
Every time.
They're very slippery.
Yeah. I mean, South Point's defense is going to contain for the most part. They're very disciplined, so you're not going to beat them running right at them typically. But those little misdirection plays, and
they can cause a little bit of trouble for sure.
All they need is an opening.
And as we said, it's a 2-back set this time. Neely over to the left and Hadley on to the right. And there's a give up the middle there. That's Neely. And Neely gets to the 26-yard line. And I tell you, a lot of game tackling by the Red Raiders they're right on it when they can get to it.
Well, that's how they're going to have to bring that guy down. He's a load.
Tough guy.
There's two of them down there with some neon lime shoes.
We got some.
Truthfully, Gash has got the ones that's the brightest.
Oh yeah,
for sure. But it's now 2nd down and 3. Ball is officially placed at the 25-yard line of South Point. Again, it's a 2-back set. And in motion is number 7, Adams, on the right side. And I don't even know what happened there. I think that's going to be illegal procedure.
Yeah.
Or timeout?
I think so, too.
Timeout. Yeah, they were very discombobulated down there, and they must have got the timeout early. So we'll take a quick timeout as it's 4:24 left to go in the first quarter. South Point up 7-0. We'll be right back.
Rollins Insurance offers a wide range of policies and plans to meet your specific business or personal needs. Developing long-term relationships with you is what matters to us, no matter what life throws at you. Being a trusted choice independent insurance agency, we are able to choose a plan that protects you regardless of the company. Contact Larry or Chip to find out more about the packages we offer. For over 40 years, we have worried about your future so you can enjoy life now. Rollins Insurance, 704-825-4010, and they're located at 28 East Woodrow Avenue in Belmont. Chick-fil-A Belmont and the new Chick-fil-A South Point Town Center are proud to support our Red Raiders and the Belmont community. Score with your taste buds. Enjoy Chick-fil-A while cheering on your team tonight. Download the Chick-fil-A One app and order ahead to get all your favorites. That's Chick-fil-A Belmont and the new Chick-fil-A Town Point Center.
All right, so there's a great play right there. And, let's see, that was Rumpf on the tackle. Was that Neely as well? But, boy, that's a loss.
No, that was Javarian Brown keeping the ball. He faked the handoff to the right side. Design play. He was rolling out the backside, not fooling Jaquise Rumpf at all.
Wow, he threw him back with about a 5-yard loss back to the 28-yard line of South Point. So it'll be 3rd down and long yardage now, like 6 yards.
Well, that was athlete versus athlete, right?
Yeah. And guess who won?
The guy who contained and broke his feet down and made the tackle.
That is true. 3rd down and 6. There's a snap. And this time it's a quarterback keeper. Nothing doing. As it was 34. Jack Milford on the tackle. So now it's going to be 4th down and 11 as it goes all the way back to the 33-yard line. So what do you do? Certainly, I don't know. Maybe I would think it's 4-down territory, but it looks like they're going to punt it. As it looks like 42, Jesus Marin.
Field goal?
Oh, they're going to try a field goal.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. That's going to be a 50-yarder. Let's see if Marin's got a good foot on it. There's the kick, and it gets blocked.
It was blocked.
It was blocked, and it's going to be recovered at the 40-yard line.
South Point ball.
Wow, just didn't develop quick enough.
He's all over the field tonight.
Yeah.
Rump's all over the field tonight.
Well, I tell you, the sides just collapsed on the kicker.
Well, it was a bad snap. It bounced about almost a yard in front of the hold.
Gotcha.
He wasn't able to get his foot on it. Even if he hit it clean, I don't know if he had a shot.
Well, the 50-yard field goal gets blocked, and once again, the Red Raiders get a pretty good field position at the 40, their own 40, with 2:41 left to go in the first quarter. Give to Medlock. Medlock's going to carry a bunch of, he got stopped for about a 2-yard gain, and then he gained 5 yards on the second effort.
Yeah, he got popped, held up just a minute, kept turning those legs, and big game for Medlock.
And that's big, so it makes it 2nd down and 3 now. 7-yard gain. And approaching Hunter Huss territory at the 47-yard line. All right, there's the snap and there's the pitch. Now that's Tobin, isn't it?
That's McKinney.
McKinney right at the 49-yard line. thank you. That is McKinney, number
19.
Hey, if you're going to hit a guy that hard, you better help him up, right?
Yeah.
McKinney got popped.
3rd and 1.
All right, so just one shy of getting into Hunter Huss territory. It's 3rd down and 1. And there's the snap to give to Medlock, and he's going to get 5 yards, 6 yards on the play. Actually going to be about 7. And they are moving the chains. 1st down, Red Raiders.
Pretty decent crowd tonight, too, guys.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
A little bit disappointed with the Hunter Huss crowd, though. I think it was 200, 150.
Not a lot.
Yeah. 1-3 on the year. And there's Medlock, gets by 1 tackle and gets arm tackled down at the 30-yard line, and that's a gain of 15 yards.
Having a big night.
Big night for Medlock. And, you know, he didn't carry the ball very much last week.
No, he didn't need to, did he?
Yeah. Well, Blee was doing it.
Yeah.
Blee was getting it done. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders on the 30-yard line, and that's really something. This Red Raider offense has been a shock and awe kind of a situation where they take it to you quickly. So 1st and 10, Medlock in the backfield. And there he is again getting the ball, and this time he only gets about a 2-3 yard gain.
That's because they grabbed his helmet.
Yeah.
Well, and also big number 65 looked like the nose guard held the whole line up, didn't he?
Yeah, and he's got 2 positions taken care of down there.
He's a big
65.
boy. Yeah, he's a big boy.
Wish I had some statistics on him because he's probably, 260, 280 maybe 300. I don't know. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Red Raiders on the 28-yard line of Hunter Huss. And getting into 14 seconds left to go in this half. And now Blee's looking to throwing down the line and throws out of bounds, incomplete. And we still have 9 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, he ran out of time on that play. He was going to roll out. The play took too long to develop. He almost threw a pick.
Yeah, it looked dangerous.
Yeah,
is what it looked like. And
he probably should have tucked it and ran.
Good thing that he got it out of bounds. So this will, in all likelihood, be the last play of the first quarter. 7-0 in favor of South Point, and moving to try to get a 2-score lead. So Blee behind center. He tucks it in to Medlock. Medlock gets stopped at the 25-yard line, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Well, they got it stopped. Well, why would they stop the clock? It'll be 3rd down. They're not real sure where they're going to put the ball. They got it marked at the 25. This guy over here on the line.
Who's the penalty on?
Okay, illegal. It's going to be declined. It's going to make it 4th down. I believe I'd bring Burt Whistle in.
Bring Burt Whistle in.
Yeah, give him a shot at it with 2.2 seconds to go. Make it sling a 2-score situation. And they're going to move it around. It looks like it's going to be about a 42-yard field goal.
Probably so. Yeah.
Something like that. So that's the end of the first quarter, and we're going to take a quick break before we come back and attempt the field goal as the Red Raiders leading 7-0 here at Lineberger Stadium. We'll be back right after this.
At Belmont Savings Bank, you, the customer, are our #1 priority. We believe there are many reasons customers choose to bank with us. Our loan and savings products offer competitive interest rates, and our personal bankers are people you can trust to handle all your financial needs. From financing a new home to planning your financial security, bring your dreams to Belmont Savings Bank. We're proud to be part of our community and to participate in the growth and prosperity of our region. Belmont Savings Bank, since 1915, hometown people, hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing opportunity.
Well, it was a good first quarter for the Red Raiders, 7-0, and taking advantage of miscues by the Hunter Huss Huskies. And once again, trying to see if we can do the same thing here. take advantage and get on the scoreboard as Charlie Burt Whistle will attempt a 42-yard field goal from the right hash.
You want to place your bets now?
Oh, I know it's going to be long enough. Oh, wow. That guy got in there pretty good, and there's the kick. And no good. It went off to the right side.
Wow.
And looked like, boy, number 10, Justin Ross, got in there and almost blocked the thing. So the Hunter Huss Huskies will take the football over.
If he'd have blocked it, he'd have a sore hand.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he was really going at it.
Hey, but you know, so he misses the field goal, right? Big deal. It's high school football.
Yeah.
It's not life or death. The kid's a junior. Here's the great thing.
Well, it had plenty of distance.
Here's the best part about the whole thing.
Let me tell you this. There's pros that miss them.
So listen to this. So Kyle Richardson is here to watch Will Ross, right? Well, guess who else he's here to watch?
Who?
Charlie Burt Whistle.
Yep. Oh, there you go.
Before the kid even kicked the football, Kyle he'd already talked to the guys. He'd seen enough film. He walked off. He could care less if he hit the field goal. You know why? Because he knows the kid's a good football player. He knows he's a good kicker.
Oh, there's a throw right down the middle and hits the referee.
In other words, he didn't care if he hit it, if he missed it, if he shanked it. He knows he's a good football player, or he wouldn't have wasted his time to come up here and watch him, right?
Well, I tell you this, he's got the ability. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you miss something or not. I mean, people are going to miss stuff.
He's playing college football unless he gets hurt.
Quarterback was hit when he threw the football, too.
Yeah, that was an incomplete pass as it was thrown, and it hit the official in the middle of the field. But he was being pressured pretty much as they had three wide receivers over to the right side, and it looked like it was definitely going to be a passing play. And this one's the same way. They're going to go to the air, and he's got a little more time. Throw down the middle, and it overthrows his intended receiver, which was number 5, Jaden Gash. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10, and certainly a passing situation right here.
They've got some quickness on that team.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get down the field. You know, it's somewhat like this. You know, if they go all run, they go all run, and they go to passing, it's all passing. You know, it's not anything that's surprising at any one time, and on the play calling by Hunter Huss.
Only 6 on the play clock.
Yeah. Well, 3 seconds. I don't believe they're going to get it off, and they're not. And there you go. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 15. Or they said that they called timeout in time.
Timeout.
Yeah, so they took the timeout. We got a little something we're going to try differently. Jeff Ward back in the studio will be taking over at halftime and giving us the scores from around the area. And, you know, we know that Kings Mountain's at North Gaston, Forest View and Ashbrook doing battle. And you never did give a prediction, Corky, as to who might win that game.
Which game you're talking about?
Forest View, Ashbrook.
You got to think Forest View's going to win it, wouldn't you?
Well, it could be. I mean, I don't know. I think Ashbrook's somewhat, you know, improved. Had a little bit of a tough time with Crest last week.
Yeah, I'm kind of a consistency guy, though. You know, look at the track record of the last several years.
Yeah. And, of course, next week we play host again to the Crest Chargers. And, again, you know, they were well down against Shelby, and they came back and won that one like 59-57. So, and I think they're doing pretty well as well this year. So it looks like it's down to Kings Mountain, South Point, maybe Crest this year.
I'll be right back to you, Scott.
All right, and it's going to be 3rd down and 10. There is the snap. And Brown looking to get it, and he's going to be tackled right at the 18, maybe 20-yard line. And that will make it a 4th down situation, and here comes the punter. Looking to try to throw it down the field. There was nothing there, and so he decided he'd try to run it, and just got smothered right at the line of scrimmage. So we'll be 4th down. So 11-16 left to go in this first half, and the South Point Red Raiders leading 7-0. So it's going to be good field position for the Red Raiders as Will Ross is at midfield right now. And there's the snap. Good snap this time, and there's the punt. And Ross is going to let it go, and it's going to take a Hunter Huss roll all the way back to the 44-yard line. So no return that time by Will Ross.
That's pretty good field position, though.
Yeah, pretty good field position. Being right at midfield, and we'll see where we can go from it. Beautiful night for football. Scott Neisler, Charlie Martin, Corky Fulton. I won't say Corky. We have a Corky Fulton at home. And it's Corky Franks, of course, because when your air conditioner goes clank, call Corky Franks. That's the deal. And I wish him luck. He's going through pilot lessons now and going to get his license pretty soon. And there's Burt Whistle. Blee on the carry. And Blee carries it all the way down to the Hunter Huss 38-yard line.
Well, we're in
and that's his first carry.
Big game.
Wow, he gets on down there. At the 38-yard line, first and down, the chains are moving. And so are the Red Raiders. 7-0 our score. First and 10. Lead behind center, and there's the give now to Medlock. Medlock's going to get about 7 yards on the play. You can count on him to at least get 7 yards.
Most of the time.
Are you back?
Well, he's a 7.8 yard per carry guy, so you hit it right on the head.
Yeah, there you go. Right on there. 10 minutes left to go in this first half. And again, Jeff Ward to be waiting in the wings for halftime scores. And, of course, we'll have our statistics here from Anthony as he gives us to it from campus varsity or varsity campus.
CarolinaVarsity.com.
CarolinaVarsity.com. There's a give now to Medlock. He's trying to get around the corner, and he's going to be tackled out at the 32-yard line.
They've got great closing speed.
I'll tell you what, Big Patrick Blee, he was on the outside corner. He was the lead blocker. There wasn't a lot of blocking going on, and he heard it from the sidelines.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd down and 4. Ball on the 32-yard line of Hunter Huss. Big play right here as he gives it to Metlock, and that's going to be first down yardage every bit of it. And you know what? That's close to another 7 yards.
Hey, in Blee's defense, these guys are quick. They're all over the place. He can't block everybody.
God, you see Blee on that carry, his first carry, he got about 11 or 12 yards. Did a great job. But he's not carrying it as much as they're depending on Medlock.
You talking about that country show again? That
there
TV?
You go, Matlock.
Yeah, the police show.
Yeah, the country guy.
Yeah, from the 20s.
Yeah. With his seersucker suit. All right.
He got about 3 or 4 yards that time.
Charlie, how many seersucker suits do you have?
You got a couple, I bet.
I used to have a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah. So he gained about 4 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 6. Ball is on the 22-yard line of Hunter Huss. We'll see if we can punch it in here with 8:22 left to go in the second quarter rather. And there's a little misdirection play that time. Was that
McKinney?
McKinney that time. Okay.
I think you got a first down.
Thank you. And the ball's going to be placed at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Red Raiders. At the 15-yard line. Can't even see him. Is Tobin even playing? I don't see him. There he is. I see him out there.
Number 14.
He's easy to miss, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not touched it yet. There's Tobin there. He gets the pitch all around the left side. He's crossed the 15, 10,
look at
5. He wants to get in, gets down to the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for South Point.
He had 2 defenders closing in him. He just dropped his head, went underneath him, and picked up another 12 yards.
Yeah. I called it, didn't I?
It helps to be small.
Tobin hasn't gotten the ball yet.
Helps to be small.
And quick, Charlie.
Yeah. So 1st and goal. The ball is on the 2-yard line. 7:27 left to go, so plenty of time in there. I bet they just walk in. There's Medlock with the football. He just walked on in. Went off the right tackle between the tackle and the end. and just went right on in, and that's 13-0 South Point.
A lot of smiles down here from the coaching staff.
Yeah. Now the defense, they want. Now tell me this: so a person gets the belt if they get a turnover.
Yep.
All right. Do they keep it until somebody else gets a turnover for the next game?
No, they're the champ until the next turnover takes place.
I got you. Okay, so they can be 2 or 3 games if they don't get a turnover.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the kick is up and it's good. So 7:19 left to go in the first half, and South Point leading 14-0. We'll be back right after this.
Can you believe it? Textile Lanes has been around for 50 years. Belmont's fun destination for all ages. Textile Lanes is currently organizing youth and adult bowling leagues. In addition to bowling, Textile Lanes has a fantastic arcade and billiard room. The Grill at Textile Lanes offers home-cooked specials during the week, like homemade spaghetti, old-fashioned cheeseburgers, delicious pintos, and many more. Try their lunch and bowl special. Tasty items from the Grill menu and 2 games of bowling. Textile Lanes offers special rates for lock-ins and parties. Schedule a birthday party any day of the week. College Park Pharmacy is in the same building with a variety of home health care supplies, gifts for all ages, Simply Southern apparel, and of course a great selection of South Point apparel. They accept most insurances and welcome your business. Textile Lanes, The Grill, and College Park Pharmacy, all located at 680 Park Street in Belmont near I-85. Come visit soon and go Raiders.
You know I love Textile Lanes. You ever go bowling, Corky?
Yeah, man, we go up there for the lunch and bowl deal.
Hey, well, let me know, because I want to come. All right, there's a little squibber, but it's going to roll all into the end of the end zone and out of the back of it. So Hunter Huss back with their at the 20-yard line.
Every Thursday I go up there, get my white beans.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, pinto beans, Charlie,
Yeah.
cornbread, chopped onions.
Yep,
I love that place.
great place.
I don't think I've ever had anything bad up there.
I mean, it's great. I used to go and have a sales meeting with the 2 people that didn't do much selling.
That's why you hadn't been with them in a while, isn't it?
Well, that's right. And then
Kind of eliminated that position.
so we'd have breakfast, and then I might bowl a game every now and again. All right, Brown gives the ball over to Neely, and Neely's going to get to the 24-yard line, maybe.
I had breakfast for dinner last week.
Hey, that's nothing wrong with that.
Had a couple grilled cheese sandwiches,
Yeah.
about 3 honey biscuits, a blackberry biscuit, some
Well,
eggs,
you're trying
bacon,
to load up on
liver
those
mush.
carbs. I see what you're doing.
I load up on anything when I'm hungry.
All right, so second down, and it looks like 8 for Hunter Huss. Ball on the 22.5-yard line. 14-0 South Point on top. There's the snap. To give to Neely once again, trying to find his way. Crosses the 30 to the 32 or 3. 32, rather. And it looks like it's going to be a Hunter Huss Husky first down. You know, they haven't played terribly bad, but they haven't been able to couple anything together to keep it going. It ends up stalling.
Face mask.
All right. Face mask against the Red Raiders. And that'd be from the spot of the foul, so well, it must have been a 5-yard variety then.
It's almost like their big plays or their very good positive yard plays are happening just because they're athletes, not because of the design play, right?
All right,
Wow,
there's a give this time to number 2, Darris Headley. Headley's going to get close to another first down at the 40 or 48-yard line of 47.
Charlie, how many plays have we seen tonight? There's 3 or 4 tacklers in front of them. They'll plant their feet and just get yardage they have no business getting.
A lot.
Well, and I tell you this, the bunching up and not hitting the holes slows that speed down, and so that's why South Point's been able to really smother plays like that. But
They're so quick, though.
yeah, they're quick. If they get a hole, they're going to be off to the races. So 1st and 10 for Hunter Huss, he's going to slip this time. Headley does. He's going to get maybe 2 yards. Wait just 1 minute. There's a tackle, and the flag is down.
Probably a hold.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold. Or it's going to be face mask. He went down like he had a... So it's going to be hold. That'll go all the way back to the 35.
Wow. Man.
That'll be first, and I want to say 22 maybe? 23?
Yeah, about 23.
Close enough. 5:36 left to go. Anyway, it's a passel of yards. You know how much a passel of yards are?
No, tell me.
That's a lot of them. 23 yards. All right, there's a...
Boy, that rough, he squares up and hits them, don't he?
Yeah, I did. Anthony Tate on that one. And he might gain, three yards to the 39. First down yards would be the 42 of South Point.
Hey, if we get time at halftime, maybe we need to talk to Coach Devine about the history of the Redbone offense, since he has one of the original tailbacks here with him tonight.
Oh, that'd be good. Sounds good. Sure, we'll have plenty of time. And there's a pitch now to Gash.
Another flag in the backfield.
Going to go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He couldn't get around the corner, but there's a flag, as Corky said.
Probably another hold.
See what the official comes up with. Another hold. I guess Hunter Huss once again. That's even going to get it way back. I guess it will be down over again.
This is give me the belt territory.
So you think they're going to throw the Hail Mary and get picked off, huh? Now that's going to get it back to the 26 or 20, about the 25-yard line, won't it? Or did he decline it?
Declined it.
Now why would you do that?
Yeah.
Now, of course, it's a loss of down.
Third and long.
Third and long, but if you get them back second down and hit their 25 or so, you might get good field position if you can hold them. But anyway, that's okay. That's why they're coaching and I'm up here.
That's right.
So third down, and it looks like, I will say 16, something like that, with 4:29 left to go, but South Point clearly ahead, 14-0. And they give to Headley, I believe, and he's going to get all the way down to the 50 or 49-yard line.
Now it's back to Gene Neely again.
Yeah. It's going to be fourth down and 6. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going for it.
They're getting nothing or they're getting 12.
That's right.
It's one or the other.
This is either going to be a first down or the Red Raiders are going to have it at midfield again. And that's what they decided to do. They're going for it. And 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. 2 backfield in the backfield for Brown. Brown's going to take it himself, and he's going to lean forward, and it depends on the spot.
He didn't make it.
It just depends on the spot.
He didn't make it.
It's going to be close. The guy over there, I believe, is going to give it the first down.
No, I don't think so.
I think he's about a foot first down.
No way. No way.
I tell you, that was something.
No way he got a first down.
A lot of South Point Red Raiders not happy with the spot.
Not a good spot at all.
It'll be first down for Hunter Huss on the South Point 42 with 3:26 left to go.
No way you got a first down on that.
All right, first and 10 for them. And there's a snap. Give this time to Headley. Headley's trying to get across the line.
Another
flag. And they're almost getting him. And then they're leaning forward and getting 2 or 3 yards.
I wonder if we can get somebody to go pick up me and Joe Hughes something from the concession stand.
I don't know what you're going to get.
I don't know. I'll ask Joe.
Yeah.
He's here from the Gazette tonight covering the game. What you want, Joe?
That's
Send
good.
somebody a hot dog, nachos, chips.
Come on.
Get Charlie to pay for it. He's the mayor. Maybe he might have some connections.
All right, what was the flag?
Face mask.
All right, so it moved the ball all the way to the 34-yard line. Now they're having some kind of discussion or working out the changes over there on the far side.
We've seen a ton of face masks every game, haven't we?
Yeah. So what are they doing? It's first down and 3. That doesn't make any sense right there. Is that right? Wow. All right. So there's a give up the middle, this time to Brown. Brown, the quarterback keeper, gets it across the 30 to the 29. And it'll be a first down, Hunter Huss, as they try to get back within one score of the Red Raiders.
Could you imagine if they had our offensive line?
Wow. Need something. So it's on the 29-yard line here with 2:36 to go.
Yeah,
Of course, the Red Raiders are going to get the football first in the second half. And we already saw where it paid off for the Red Raiders, to defer as they scored very quickly in the game to make it 7-0. All right, first and 10. There's a snap. The give this time to Headley. Headley, that's just not going to work.
Nowhere.
I'll tell you this. They need, we're talking about our red bone offense. They need a light blue, Carolina blue bone offense.
They need something.
And with the speed they got, and pitching to somebody on the side, they'd be bad dangers.
Man, anything they do misdirection, or like you say, if they were to hit one of these backs out of the backfield, anything like that, they're picking up 10, 12, 15 yards at least.
Yeah. Because it's amazing.
Yeah, the play calling is like it's so inconsistent.
It's not very good. It really isn't. I don't believe it. I think you're totally right about that.
And with the athletes they have, and as quick as these guys are,
there's going to be another timeout call because they weren't set. And we'll take a quick timeout as well. Well, it's 14-0 in favor of South Point with 1:24 left to go, and Hunter Huss trying to score and get within one. And we'll be back right after this. You're listening to Red Raider Football on AM 1450, WGNC and FM 101.1.
Since 1994, we have built a reputation for quality food, friendly service, and a great value. We are proud of that reputation and work hard to provide something for everyone here at Sammy's Pub. This place is a local institution. You haven't got a hold of this corner of North Carolina until you spend a few hours enjoying lunch or dinner, a hard-earned drink after work, or the company of a newfound friend. Welcome to the neighborhood at Sammy's Pub, 25 North Main Street, Belmont.
You love your favorite old furniture, but you've noticed a few pieces are looking kind of shabby. Well, it's time to call Byram's Upholstery and make that favorite old furniture look brand new. Why buy pricey new furniture when you can have yours redone at Byram's Upholstery? Hey, and you can also protect your good furniture with slipcovers, custom made by Byram's. Byram's Upholstery, 709 South Main Street in Belmont. Call them. It's 704-825-8648.
All right. As the play did ensue, there was a give down the left side, and they gained a couple of yards on that one. I didn't see who was playing it, trying to get the ads going quicker than I could actually get them going. So
yeah, probably not a good idea to run to number 8 side of the field. You're just not going to get anywhere. It'd be kind of interesting to see how many yards they had on third down. Because it's like first down, it's nothing. Second down, it's nothing. Third down, they're getting 10 or 12 yards.
Right. Well, Hunter Huss has no more timeouts left to use with 1:13 left to go.
And it's third down.
And it's third down and 8. And there's a give again to Neely. And Neely stumbles forward to the 24-yard line. And they're going to have to hurry up and get this thing moving.
We've only had the ball, 2 times this half?
Yeah. And they're just letting the clock run. They need to decide what they're going to do right here. 50 seconds to go.
There's plenty of time to score.
Yeah. But
I mean, it's just a 14-0 ball game.
They need to get a play in. So 4th down and about 4. 37 seconds. They may get this play off, and of course it's going to be for null if they don't get the first down anyway, because it'll lose it on downs.
Yeah, going to have to throw it.
All right, there's a give to Neely. He gets tripped up and gets tackled at the 25-yard line. And that's
horrible play calling.
Yeah,
absolutely horrible play calling. You don't have, It is what it is. I'm not a football coach.
Well, and you're under 1 minute, and you take that long to get the play in.
You have a minute left on the clock. You don't have any timeouts, and then you're going to come in and have a run play.
Yeah. I guess they were really trying to surprise South Point with that run. Only thing I can figure, but they ran it right on up the middle. Is South Point now will just put a knee on it, and the clock runs down to 18 seconds, and that's going to be the end of the first half. As South Point leads by the score of 14-0, still 10 seconds left on the clock, but it's for nil as everybody's going to their respective sides and to the locker room for halftime. And we'll be back right after this, and we'll have Jeff Ward with our halftime show right after these messages. You're listening to South Point Red Raider football on AM 1450 WGNC and FM 101.1. 14-0 our score. South Point on top.
On Savings Bank, you, the customer, are our #1 priority. We believe there are many reasons customers choose to bank with us. Our loan and savings products offer competitive interest rates, and our personal bankers are people you can trust to handle all your financial needs. From financing a new home to planning your financial security, bring your dreams to Belmont Savings Bank. We're proud to be part of our community and to participate in the growth and prosperity of our region. Belmont Savings Bank, since 1915, hometown people, hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing opportunity.
Big Red Booster Club is the fundraising arm of the South Point High School Athletic Department, but it also serves the school as the community leader in volunteerism. It's the community that serves the campus community. With meetings held on the first Monday of each month, this is your voice in creating great experiences for every student on campus. Memberships start at just $10. Find out what your $10 can do by logging on to BigRedBoosterClub.org. That's BigRedBoosterClub.org. Support the Red Raiders and go Big Red!
ISI Elite Personal Training opening at 974 South Point Road next to Domino's. Get 7 days free. Results you deserve. Join today. Iron sharpens iron. Call 704-618-6020 and get the results you deserve.
Since 1994, we have built a reputation for quality food, friendly service, and a great value. We are proud of that reputation and work hard to provide something for everyone here at Sammy's Pub. This place is a local institution. You haven't got a hold of this corner of North Carolina until you spend a few hours enjoying lunch or dinner, a hard-earned drink after work, or the company of a newfound friend. Welcome to the neighborhood at Sammy's Pub, 25 North Main Street, Belmont.
You love your favorite old furniture, but you've noticed a few pieces are looking kind of shabby. Well, it's time to call Byram's Upholstery and make that favorite old furniture look brand new. Why buy pricey new furniture when you can have yours redone at Byram's Upholstery? Hey, and you can also protect your good furniture with slipcovers, custom made by Byram's. Byram's Upholstery, 709 South Main Street in Belmont. Call them at 704-825-8648.
Rollins Insurance offers a wide range of policies and plans to meet your specific business or personal needs. Developing long-term relationships with you is what matters to us, no matter what life throws at you. Being a trusted choice, independent insurance agency, we are able to choose a plan that protects you regardless of the company. Contact Larry or Chip to find out more about the packages we offer. For over 40 years, we're worried about your future so you can enjoy life now. Rollins Insurance, 704-825-4010, and they're located at 28 East Woodrow Avenue in Belmont.
And you will.
Well, we welcome you back to halftime here at Lineberger Stadium at South Point High School as the Red Raiders up by the score of 14-0. And we're joined tonight by Jeff Ward back in the studio. And Jeff, tell us a little bit about what's going on around the area.
Well, I'm just checking to see if you can hear me okay.
I'm hearing you perfectly.
All
yes,
right.
I am.
I'm going to run the scores. Here we go. I got a little bit of echo on this side, so I'm going to run the scores for you, ladies and gentlemen. Ignore the echo. And, hey, you know how it works. If you've been with me any years, we're getting ready to start this baby up. Here we go. Your game of the week that you're listening to right now on AM 1450 WGNC and 101.1 FM. The South Point Red Raiders lead by 14-0 over the Hunter Huskies. Another big game of interest sitting over in North Gaston right now. Kings Mountain Mountaineers lead the North Gaston Wildcats half at 35-0. That doesn't bode well for the Wildcats tonight. As we move down the list, let's get this rest of the show on the road over here in Cleveland County and Gaston County for you. As the scores are coming in, Crest leads Stuart Kramer 22-7 at the end of the second quarter. We have East Gaston over the Cherville Ironmen 10-0. Moving on down the list, another one up in Lincoln County. West Lincoln visiting the biggest little football town in the state, Maiden. Maiden Blue Devils lead that game 13-7. East Lincoln going up to visit Statesville, who they played in the playoffs. They lead 8-0 over the Statesville Greyhounds. Right here, another game that y'all just mentioned. Ashbrook, Forest View. Forest View leads the Greenway 14-7 coming up on half. Shelby Golden Lions taking on Thomas Jefferson Classical. They lead at the half 14-6. Lincoln and Wolves are leading over the Newton Conover Red Devils 8-7. Here's one. Oh, y'all like this. The Bessemer City Yellow Jackets lead the Highland Tech Rams 20-0 at the half. Oh, man. We got some football going on around here tonight. The Crest score is the one that I'm really looking for again to be updated. They have really been laying it on Stuart Kramer. 22-7 is where it's still hanging right now. But the big thing right now, South Point's got to be looking for is not only Crest, but they got to watch out for those Kings Mountain Mountaineers. They are clicking on all cylinders. 35-0 at the half at North Gaston. I'm not hearing any comments from the peanut gallery over there.
Well, I tell you what interesting scores there. And, once again, it's sort of not a surprise, Kings Mountain, North Gaston. I think probably the most even game for the night is probably Forest View and Ashbrook. And as we said, 14-7, is that score for that. But, Stuart Kramer not able to really get anything going. They got a great man in the quarterback of Rockamore, but not able to really be able to to operate very well as Crest are well ahead of them 22-7. And it's sort of,
The big thing about Crest, everybody's finding out right now, is Willie Green's son, Davarius Green over there. He's having a breakout year right now as a wide receiver, and their quarterback, they are hooking up the air game like you wouldn't believe.
Wow, that is something else. And of course, it looks like as if it's going to be an upper echelon in the Big South and a lower echelon. And so it looks like it's going to be Crest, Kings Mountain, South Point. And South Point doing very well tonight. The Hunter Huskies not able to really get anything going. And we've seen some miscues and play calling that were not very good in the waning moments that could have gotten, Hunter Huss within one score of South Point. But they just kind of shot themselves in the foot.
Well, now, here's one thing to consider, and we'll find out what's going to happen, which I don't think the statistic is going to change any. It's talking about the Kings Mountain Mountaineer defense. In 4 games up until now, they have only allowed 40 points.
Right. Wow. That is something.
Yeah, so that is, and tonight so far they're pitching a shutout, so that may go 5 games only allowing 40 points. Knowing South Point likes to run the Redbone offense and they're experimenting with the pass, trying to move some points on the board, and Kings Mountain able to air it out and put 35 on the point board already.
Yeah, wow.
That's be the matchup everybody's going to watch.
Well, and we're going to quickly find out how good all of these teams are, because South Point will play host to Crest next week, and then the following week we'll be traveling to Kings Mountain. So it'll be very quickly known as to how things are going, you know. Yeah.
Now, we've got some other games down in South Carolina that are of local interest.
All right.
For instance, we got the Gaffney Indians leading 14-13 over Fort Dorchester. They come all the way up from North Charleston. Your next local game, York High School. The York Cougars lead over the Fort Mill Yellow Jackets, 21-0 at the half. The Clover Blue Eagles taking on the Bowling Springs Bulldogs. They lead 7-0 going into the half. So we can't forget about our South Carolina listeners that are right across the line there. We've got a lot of youth football programs in the Clover area, so they're all following right here, listening to WGNC.
And, Jeff, we really appreciate the report. It really does help out a whole lot. It's hard to get a computer thing up and get all those scores, done, and we appreciate you reporting in from the studio as South Point leading Hunter Huss by a score 14-0 over here in Belmont. We appreciate your report.
Hey, that's any time. You need to tell Corky to turn his microphone off when he's eating that hot dog. I heard him smacking.
I tell you what, they got good hot dogs over here. You know that?
Oh yeah.
They really do. They really do. That's for sure. Well, thank you, Jeff. We appreciate your report.
Anytime, guys. We'll see you next time.
All righty. That's Jeff Ward from our studio as he gets us up to date with what's going on in the area. And we'll be back right after this message. You're listening to AM 1450 WGNC and FM 101.1 as the Red Raiders leading 14-0. We'll be right back.
Belmont Savings Bank, you, the customer, are our number one priority. We believe there are many reasons customers choose to bank with us. Our loan and savings products offer competitive interest rates, and our personal bankers are people you can trust to handle all your financial needs. From financing a new home to planning your financial security, bring your dreams to Belmont Savings Bank. We're proud to be part of our community and to participate in the growth and prosperity of our region. Belmont Savings Bank, since 1915, hometown people, hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing opportunity.
ISI Elite Personal Training opening at 974 South Point Road next to Domino's. Get 7 days free. Results you deserve. Join today. Iron sharpens iron. Call 704-618-6020 and get the results you deserve.
Since 1994, we have built a reputation for quality food, friendly service, and a great value. We are proud of that reputation and work hard to provide something for everyone here at Sammy's Pub. This place is a local institution. You haven't got a hold of this corner of North Carolina until you spend a few hours enjoying lunch or dinner, a hard-earned drink after work, or the company of a newfound friend. Welcome to the neighborhood at Sammy's Pub, 25 North Main Street, Belmont.
You love your favorite old furniture, but you've noticed a few pieces are looking kind of shabby. Well, it's time to call Byram's Upholstery and make that favorite old furniture look brand new. Why buy pricey new furniture when you can have yours redone at Byram's Upholstery? Hey, and you can also protect your good furniture with slipcovers, custom made by Byram's. Byram's Upholstery, 709 South Main Street in Belmont. Call them at 704-825-8648.
Rollins Insurance offers a wide range of policies and plans to meet your specific business or personal needs. Developing long-term relationships with you is what matters to us, no matter what life throws at you. Being a trusted choice independent insurance agency, we are able to choose a plan that protects you regardless of the company. Contact Larry or Chip to find out more about the packages we offer. For over 40 years, we have worried about your future so you can enjoy life now. Rollins Insurance, 704-825-4010, and they're located at 28 East Woodrow Avenue in Belmont.
Can you believe it? Textile Lanes has been around for 50 years. Belmont's fun destination for all ages. Textile Lanes is currently organizing youth and adult bowling leagues. In addition to bowling, Textile Lanes has a fantastic arcade and billiard room. The grill at Textile Lanes offers home-cooked specials during the week, like homemade spaghetti, old-fashioned cheeseburgers, delicious pintos, and many more. Try their lunch and bowl special. Tasty items from the grill menu and 2 games of bowling. Textile Lanes offers special rates for lock-ins and parties. Schedule a birthday party any day of the week. College Park Pharmacy is in the same building with a variety of home health care supplies, gifts for all ages, Simply Southern apparel, and of course a great selection of South Point apparel. They accept most insurances and welcome your business. Textile Lanes, The Grill, and College Park Pharmacy, all located at 680 Park Street in Belmont near I-85. Come visit soon and go Raiders.
McLean Funeral Directors in Belmont provide personalized, professional, and compassionate services to help lighten your burden and support you through the difficult times that follow the loss of a loved one. McLean Funeral Directors, 515 North Central Avenue in Belmont. The number, 704-825-5301. That's 704-825-5301. Proud supporter of your South Point Red Raiders football team is Frank's Heating and Air. Great service, competitive prices. Give them a call at 704-829-7433. Did it feel not quite right this winter in your home? When your furnace goes clank, call Corky Franks. Did the AC unit have to work a little too hard this year? When your AC goes clank, call Corky Franks. 704-829-7433. That's Frank's Heating and Air, a proud supporter of your Red Raiders.
Here's a simple idea that could save you a lot of grief if you're ever involved in an accident. Write this down and keep it in your vehicle's glove compartment. Pack Brothers Collision Service, 704-825-9271. We hope you never need us, but if you do, Pack Brothers Collision Service is always available to make your vehicle as good as new. And total customer satisfaction guaranteed. 704-825-9271. Pack Brothers Collision Service. They're at 6116 West.
Well, we're back here at South Point High School, Lineberger Stadium to be exact, as the Red Raiders leading by the score of 14-0 here at halftime. And Charlie, you've got the statistics from the first half, and I want to tell you what is only like 15, 16 yards difference in total yardage. But that Hunter Huss actually got one more first down.
Yeah.
So go over the stats.
Well, Hunter Huss had 28 carries for 89 yards. And there was several penalties that they shot themselves in the foot, but 0 for 3 on passing. But 7 first downs, 89 yards rushing. And that was pretty darn good for this team against South Point Red Raiders, because our team has a good defense. But we had 16 carries for the Red Raiders for 105 yards, 0 for 1 on passing, 6 first downs, 2 penalties for 10 yards, 0 fumbles, 0 interceptions, 0 turnovers. 105 yards is the total stats for the Red Raiders, so it's only 16 yards, like you said, difference between the two teams.
Well, what's amazing is what counts is it's 14-0.
Yes,
that's the big thing on the scoreboard. And of course, Medlock leading the Red Raiders with 72 yards on 12 carries.
Yeah, he's a good running back.
And then for Hunter Huss, you got Neely with 14 carries, 77 yards out of their 89 that they've got. So, quite a bit that. So
he's a good running back.
Anyway, that's the stats for tonight's half, and we really do appreciate the CarolinaVarsity.com man of the hour, Anthony. And boy, if you want to know something about tonight's game, tune in to CarolinaVarsity.com on the internet, and Anthony's going to be writing it up tonight and getting it ready. So we're getting ready for the second half kickoff in just a moment. So we'll take this quick break, and we'll be right back right after this.
ISI Elite Personal Training, opening at 974 South Point Road next to Domino's. It's 7 days free. Results you deserve. Join today. Iron sharpens iron. Call 704-618-6020 and get the results you deserve.
Good.
Since 1994, we have built a reputation for quality food, friendly service, and a great value. We are proud of that reputation and work hard to provide something for everyone here at Sammy's Pub. This place is a local institution.
I love that
You haven't got a hold of this corner in North Carolina until you spend a few hours enjoying lunch or dinner, a hard-earned drink after work, or the company of a newfound friend. Welcome to the neighborhood at Sammy's Pub, 25 North Main Street, Belmont.
Well, we're back here at Lineberger Stadium. As we said, 14-0 is our score. The Hunter Huss Huskies down to the South Point Red Raiders. And Corky, you probably heard a little bit of the statistics. Hunter Huss hasn't done badly, but they just don't seem to be motivated enough, or they're play calling enough to make anything cash in.
No, you're exactly right. That was the story of the first half. Had a shot to score right before halftime, make it a closer game. What did you say? We had 105 yards total offense the first half?
Yeah, that's right. And they had 89. So
we need a camera down here on the sideline with all these coaches. These conversations are hilarious.
I bet so. Anything you can put over the air.
Not much.
All right, there's the kickoff, and it's a pretty nice end over end. It's going to be right at the 1 yard line, and he's going to start at the 1. And he's going to be hit his own man at the 20. He's getting through the middle.
He's
going to go all the way through.
Oh, he tripped up.
And that was William Ross on the carry. He got tripped over all the way to the 44-yard line.
Wow, great run back.
Tell you, it worried me a little bit because he hit his own man about the 10-yard line, and I thought, oh, gosh, that's going to make the pursuit tougher. So, once again, South Point with a great field position.
Coach Devine gets down here, and some of his old players come. Every Friday night, it's different players, and they're talking old football stories. It's a lot of fun down here.
Well, and if you want to, anytime you want to break away and talk to him, it'd be great. And the former, you didn't say who's down there, the former player. Anyway, it's 1st and 10. And Medlock gets tackled right at the line of scrimmage. And let's see who the stop was. Like number 8.
Well, right here, he has
James Taylor.
He has former safety Tyler Coolidge down here. And he has one of his original tailbacks for the first incarnation of the Red Bone offense, Jeremy Jackson.
All right.
They've been laughing for the last 45 minutes.
2nd down and 8. Gives it to Medlock. Medlock up the middle. Crosses over into Hunter Huss territory to 49 and gets pulled back. But I'll tell you what, you're exactly right. He's 7.8 yards a carry.
That's the stats coming into the game.
Yeah.
What did you think? You think I made that up to make you sound good?
Well, I just thought it to make you sound like you were smarter than you were. 7.8.
3rd and 1.
Why didn't you say 8?
That's what it is. 7.8.
The 3rd down and 1 for the Red Raiders on the 49 of Hunter Huss. And once again, give to Medlock, and he's going to get more than 7 that time. He got about 9 on it. Maybe 10 as he gets tackled at the 36 of Hunter Huss.
Unbelievable.
And Corky, you are smart. Don't let anybody fool you. I'm just an old common sense guy. Not a lot of intelligence. Just common sense.
That's growing. It's wonderful. And lots of luck tomorrow on your ground school.
I'm not educated beyond my intelligence.
Yeah. Well, you are. Hopefully you do well on your ground school tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. We'll make it happen.
All right. There's a little misdirection, but the whistle's going to blow as Harrison McKinney was carrying the football.
What happened?
We'll find out from the referee what it is. I think it's going to be illegal procedure, but we'll see.
Coach, this mic's hot. Do I need to step away from you? Can you keep going? I need to give you like 10-yard cushion. I'm going to give him a 10-yard cushion.
It was illegal procedure.
This is what now?
Out of the league.
All right, it was illegal procedure, so the ball's back on the 42-yard line here with 10:16 left to go in the third quarter. 14-0, South Point ahead and still moving the football. All right, there's a give to Medlock. Oh, nothing going that time. He got maybe 2 yards.
I was talking to Coach Devine during intermission. I said, Coach, we only had 105 yards total offense the first half. He said, well, what's the score? I said, 14-0. He said, what difference does it make? He told me a story that they played Berry Academy one year and was beating them like 22-0 at halftime, and they'd only had 2 possessions. He said they beat them 60-0, and after the game, Berry Academy wanted to play them again next year. I said, why? He said, because that's the biggest gate they would have all year. They needed the money.
That's right. That's what you call that endowment game in high school. There you go.
Yeah, they wanted South Point as their endowment game.
You know, I often worried about that. You know, a team like Gardner, whatever, playing in Oklahoma or something like that, come back with nobody healthy.
Yeah.
I was at that Berry Academy game. Get it on the radio.
You know, that's the one thing about, this fan base. I mean, you're going to get a couple thousand fans no matter who we play or where we go.
Well, we're the Clemson of the Big South. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Maybe that made everybody mad up here. I hope not. But the Clemson follows their team. Let's put it that way. 8:53 left to go. It's 3rd down and 8 or 7, somewhere in there. And give to Medlock, and he's going to get the first down and a couple of yards more as he went off the right side. And that's some great blocking on that offensive line up there. He cleared out a great play, great area for him to run.
Sure did.
So 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders on the 24-yard line of Hunter Huss. And once again, if we are able to score, it's the absolute maximum you can get from deferring to the second half. Your possession. And Medlock up to the 22-yard line. And I tell you, there's no doubt tonight, he is the workhorse.
I know one thing. I'm glad I put this hoodie on. It's getting chilly.
Wow. Well, just think what it's going to be like, and we're going to be calling football in the middle of November.
Hopefully December.
That's right. Is that when the last game is?
I don't know. It's always in December sometime.
I thought it was around Thanksgiving.
Championships in December.
Okay. All right, 2nd down and 8. And there's Medlock crossing over the 20 to the 19. About a 2-yard gain, so it'll be 3rd down and 5. Again, if you just joined us, 14-0 is the score here with 7:30 left in the third quarter against Hunter Huss. And South Point driving once again and really just containing the football. And really, when you've got the lead, Corky, that's what you need to do is just eat up clock.
Well, you just run this offense, you just simple play calling, take what they give you, 4 or 5 yards a pop, eat up the clock.
You got to be careful passing against Hunter Huss because they intercepted 4 times last week. So.
All right, there's Medlock again, and he gets stopped. So it's going to be a 4th down situation, and I'm sure they're going to bring out Charlie Burt whistle now.
Don't look like it.
Don't look like it. He needs to get where he can feel good about it. I don't know. They're going to go for it on 4th down?
I think we're going to go for it.
Maybe so.
I think we are.
That's no slight against Burt whistle. You just want to get this offense going. They've only had the ball 2 times all night.
Riverboat Adam. Going to gamble right here. But I don't know. They run the ball pretty well as Medlock gets over there, and he's going to get the first down, I believe. First down. We got it by a yard or so. Or are they going to measure that?
I don't know, man. I think he called that.
Yeah, they didn't give him a very good spot.
No, that's not a good spot.
That's not a good spot.
The spot's about where 58 is over there. And maybe a yard or 2 inside the 15-yard line, and they put it right at the 15-yard line, didn't they? Am I seeing that correctly?
Well, it's not a favorable spot. It's a good spot. It's a spot where they spotted the ball, but I don't know if it's favorable to South Point.
They're going to measure it. I believe they got the first down by the width of the ball.
First down too.
Yeah, I think they got it by the width of the ball. First down. There you go. There's a measure. But he got more yardage than that.
He did get more yardage.
Yeah, I thought so.
He didn't get a good spot.
Robin almost jinxed us up there. He's up there hollering first down, and I don't even think they had the ball spotted.
6:15 left to go in this third quarter, rather. And there's the give to Medlock again.
Flag on the far sideline.
He is still trying to go at it. I tell you what, Medlock is not going to do anything but just grind it out until he's down on the turf. His second and third and fourth efforts is unbelievable. And he has been the workhorse tonight. Okay, illegal motion goes all the way back to the 19. First down yardage would be about the 4, so they're at the 19. Clock still ticking down to 5:50. Well, it won't matter. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get down there. Patrick Blee with it. Gives it to Medlock once again. He's going to get all the way down to the 12 before being tackled down. And again, this guy over here's got it down at the 13-yard line. Now this inside the 13, closer to the 12. Second down and 9. And it looks like going to throw it in the end zone. It's going to be caught by Tobin.
Harrison McKinney, touchdown.
Oh, McKinney. I thought it's 14. Is that not 14?
19.
Okay. Good deal.
How about that? Huh?
All right. So Harrison McKinney makes the kicks into the end zone. Boy, what a surprise that was. You know, you get lulled to sleep thinking about the run all the time, and then all of a sudden they just pop off a nice little pass in the end zone, and it's 20-0. So Burt whistle on to complete the play, and there's the kick, or holding the kick, and it's going to be up, and it is good. So
hey, let's stay here.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Let's stay here. I've been trying to track this guy down all night. He's been running from me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Butch?
I hit that by mistake. Go ahead.
What's up, Coach? I'm here with Coach Devine. What's going on?
Well, we just put up 21 on them on a nice little Georgia route.
Who's these guys you've been hanging out with all night? You got one to your left and one to your right, some of your old players.
This guy right here is an all-conference strong safety, Tyler Coolidge, who played back in the turn of the millennium, 2002, 3? 9.
Oh, you way off, Coach. You about a decade off.
Younger than I thought he was. But this guy right here is the original wingback of the Red Bone, Jeremy Jackson.
Was he any good?
Hey, he could do it all.
Who was better, him or his brother?
Oh, there's no doubt.
Well, I know he's going to say so.
There's no doubt.
You just saying that because he's here?
I'll let their mother tell that. I'll let her tell. They loved by all.
Everybody remembers them, right?
Yeah.
You guys had fun tonight?
Oh, yeah. We back here reminiscing of the Kings Mountain game, talking about Rashard Reed and little old Alvin Williams. Alvin Williams, he came down to the middle school practice the other week. Nobody recognized him because he didn't have a helmet on.
How good's this kicker we got? He's just a junior. Burt Whistle.
He's a great kicker. There's no doubt. It's a great weapon to not have to cover kicks because it's going through the uprights. When you kick it from the 40-yard line, it's going through the uprights. That's a big weapon.
Well, ask him if he should get points for that.
The Wright kid we had and the Bitchell boys that we had, that were very good, great kickers that signed, college scholarships, kicking the ball.
John, all right, we're gonna let you go. You guys are having too much fun. I don't want to bust it up.
All right.
Appreciate it.
So Burt Whistle does kick it into the end zone, and now Hunter Huss, 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going. And there's a give up the middle to Neely, and Neely is going to be tackled at the 22. Just not very creative play calling by Hunter Huss to me. And they get down to the 22, down 21-0, with 4:40 left to go in the third quarter.
You know, you get around your old ball players, you could talk for days.
Oh, all kinds of memories.
Oh, yeah. It's good memories. Good times.
I tell you, got a really great legacy and legend. Oh, wow. That was a hit right there.
Look at Kincaid in here.
All right. And that was tackled. Winter Kincaid busts right through the middle of the line.
Wow.
And gets number 12, Neely. They're going to give him forward progress there at the 19-yard line. That's about where he got the football, didn't it? It'll be third down, only really a loss of 1 on the spot. So third down and 11 for Hunter Huss. 3:45 left to go in the third.
About time for a pick. We need a pick.
Well, we need to give that belt away.
Yeah. It's a good chance right here.
All right, Brown with it. Throw down the line. It's caught at the 32-yard line. Or did he drop it? They said he dropped it. Okay. I thought he had it and then lost it.
Will Ross was on the cover.
Looked like he caught it to me.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
I'm here about 10 yards from him. I thought he caught it.
He probably trapped it.
Ball was down pretty close to the turf when he caught it anyway. But we were kind of shielded away from it, and officially they don't seem to be upset about it, so must have been the case. As it looks like William Ross will be setting up on the 49-yard line of Hunter Huss. The punter's back at the 5-yard line. There's the snap, and it's good this time. And there's the punt, little long liner down the line. He's just going to let it roll to the 49 of South Point. So South Point once again with great field position.
Huss has a better team than people think they do. Very fast.
I really think they've got great possibilities. They just have not been very impressed with the play calling, really, for them.
Yeah, not real consistent, you know.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't thrown the ball more than they have.
Well, the team, Hunter Huss, picks off so many passes. They picked up 4 touchdowns this year. That's why.
All right, so there was a flag on the play, and it was an illegal substitution.
Am I on?
Mm-hmm. Illegal substitution. So they're going to back it up 5 yards, and they'll punt it again. And we'll see if Will Ross has a chance to get this one. But I guess it was a high, I say end-over-end kick, and it's going to roll back all the way to the 44-yard line.
Good field position.
Yeah, really good. That gave us about a 7-yard advantage over the first punt. So time is winding down in this third quarter as it's 3:12 left to go in this third.
This has felt like a scrimmage game, hasn't it? Like a practice game.
Yeah, it does.
It has felt that way.
Not a lot of excitement.
Well, and I think one of the hallmarks of this game is I believe South Point has really controlled the football most of the night. And there's Patrick Blee on the carry, and he's going to get across the 35-yard line and get tackled right there as he went to the left side. And that's only his third carry of the night.
He's a tough kid.
Yeah, only third carry of the night. Now, we saw him carry it much more last week with Stuart Kramer. All right, so he gained 9 yards on the play, so it's second down and maybe 1.5 yards. Well, he's going to try to throw the football going around the side there, and They catch it, number 35, Jackson Blee, and as it goes out of the bounds at the 9-yard line.
Blee to Blee. Blee to Blee.
Play action to the opposite side of the field.
It was great.
Stopped and planted. Found his brother on the near sideline wide open.
What a great play that was.
It was.
You know, we were talking about the crowd earlier, and Coach Devine talked about Berry Academy and the endowment game. I tell you what, if you're coming to the game next week, you better get here early when Crest comes to town. It's going to be a packed house here at Lineberger Stadium.
It'll be a good one. All right, Blee under center, and he's going to take it himself and get tackled at the 6-yard line. It is going to be second down and goal at the 6. And, Corky, think about it this way, too. What if Huss had called the same play? That'd be touchdown, wouldn't it?
It would be, yeah.
I mean, because they're that fast.
And they have the personnel to do it.
Yes.
Corky, I was at that Berry Academy game.
Were you, Charlie?
I was.
All
I
right.
did it on the radio with
Chris?
No. Larry Bernard.
Larry Bernard, all right. All right, there's the give. Oh, wow. Was that Tobin that time?
Yeah, Tobin got hit by that big nose guard. You heard the oh and ah from the press box. That nose guard's 4 times as big as Tobin. He bounced off of it and still picked up a yard or two.
Well, he got it down to the 5-yard line, so it's 3rd and goal at the 5 with 1:17 left to go in the third quarter. Now, let's avoid having to run all the way 95 yards on the other side of the field.
We're about
for the next quarter.
We're about 5 degrees away from hot chocolate weather.
There you go. Kind of a little early this time.
I love hot chocolate.
There's okay. I got faked out that time as Patrick Blee makes the score. And as they fake the handoff to Medlock, and that's 27-0 in favor of South Point. Oh, 52.8 left to go as Charlie Burt Whistle comes in to attempt the point after. And there's the snap and the hold, and there's the kick. It's up, and it's good. All right, so 28-0. 52.8 seconds left to go. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Red Raider football on AM 1450, WGNC, and FM 101.1.
Get to getting in the groove now.
At Belmont Savings Bank, you, the customer, are our #1 priority. We believe there are many reasons customers choose to bank with us. Our loan and savings products offer competitive interest rates, and our personal bankers are people you can trust to handle all your financial needs. From financing a new home to planning your financial security, bring your dreams to Belmont Savings Bank. We're proud to be part of our community and to participate in the growth and prosperity of our region. Belmont Savings Bank, since 1915, hometown people, hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing opportunity.
And back at Lineberger Stadium here in Belmont, North Carolina, with the first guy of the city, Charlie Martin. And Charlie, you said it right. They're getting in the groove.
We're getting in the groove now.
Yep, getting in the groove. As they'll be kicking it off to Hunter Huss, who's been scoreless tonight. I would imagine that the stats now pretty well favor South Point.
I would say so.
They were very close at halftime. But I think the 2 drives here in the second half, here in this third quarter, has set us apart. All right, Charlie Burt Whistle kicks another. Man, he got all of that.
Wow.
And he got that one right at the back part of the end zone. Didn't quite go through the uprights this time, but we won't discount him for that.
He's amazing.
It was about 5 yards shy.
Yeah. I tell you, it's amazing to me how the kickers are getting it so far now. I mean, you remember when Dempsey for the Detroit Lions hit that 60-yarder?
I remember that.
Yeah, and with that club foot. He had a special shoe that he had to wear.
Shoe. Yeah, I remember that.
And nobody's been close to like the last couple of years, and now they may hit 70. It's over with.
Oh, that kid against the Panthers a few weeks ago from Cleveland, that was a 70-yarder. Easily.
It was up on the net at 10 yards. All right, there's a little screen pass, but it's going to be incomplete.
And, you know, within the first 3 plays of the game, we talked about that was one of their play calls. You know, you hit this guy out of the backfield and pick up yardage. That's the first time they went to him all night.
And he was wide open.
He was wide open.
Yeah, I mean, he was going to be off to the races. They just led him a little bit too far that time on the throw. So that stops the clock at 48.6 seconds with a 28-0 score in favor of South Point.
That was almost the identical play that South Point ran a few plays ago to Jackson Blee out the backside.
Yeah. All right, Brown looking to throw down the middle and says complete.
Got speed.
And I got number 9, Thompson, maybe? Oh, it's Gash, okay.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't understand is the Brown kid, Javarian Brown, he's thrown for over 100 yards 3 different games this season.
And very rarely thrown it tonight.
Yeah.
And he hadn't been very accurate either when he was throwing, but it'll be 1st and 10 for Hunter Huss at the 37-yard line of their own 37. 31 seconds left to go in this quarter. There's the snap. Brown looking to throw, going down the middle of the field, and it almost got picked off that time, and almost belt time for William Ross.
Oh, he was trying to get up.
He's wanting to. They overthrew everybody, and that did stop the clock at 22.1 seconds left in this third quarter.
You would think, you know, with the athletes they have, they would have thrown it more. Especially, we know the kid can throw it for over 100 yards a game.
You know, a screen pass, something like that.
Just to mix it up.
In the open part of the field. You know, give them some room to shake and bake.
Yeah, most of the yardage has came on 3rd down tonight anyway.
Well, here's a guy, and they're playing off of him about 9 yards. And why not just take it and throw it? Now, that's one in the middle of the field as Neely gets it. And he'll be close to a 1st down, but he gets to the 40.
I don't think he made it.
He gets to the 46. And he's getting up slow. Here's number 7, Adams. We're going to say that's the end of the quarter.
Asante Adams.
That's who it is. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter, so we'll take a break as the Red Raiders leading 28-0 is cruising tonight here at Lineberger Stadium, and we'll be back right after this. You're listening to Red Raider football on AM 1450 WGNC and FM 101.1.
Proud supporter of your South Point Red Raiders football team is Frank's Heating and Air. Great service, competitive prices. Give them a call at 704-829-7433. Did it feel not quite right this winter in your home? When your furnace goes clank, call Corky Franks. Did the AC unit have to work a little too hard this year? When your AC goes clank, call Corky Franks. 704-829-7433. That's Frank's Heating and Air, a proud supporter. Of your Red Raiders.
This is Trey Lamb, head coach of your Running Bulldogs.
Throwing deep down the center of the field. There's an open man. It's caught. Luther at the goal line. Touchdown, Gardner Webb. Are you kidding me?
Catch every snap of every game all season long on your home for Gardner Webb football. WGNC AM 1450, FM 1011. Go Dogs.
Put this one in the win column. Nyree Gaither with the exclamation mark touchdown.
All right, we're back as we start the final quarter tonight in tonight's contest. 28-0 our score in favor of South Point. Is Brown ready to take it? And he is going to do a, what do you call that? I just lost the terminology.
I'm going to wait until you come up with it.
I don't know. It's going to be a little while. I'm 66 years old now. You know, it takes me, oh gosh, what do you call that? Not a staggered play. What do you think? What would you call it? Let's put it that way.
I would call it a design run.
Yeah, okay, design run for the quarterback up the middle, but nothing doing is he just made it back to the line of scrimmage.
The old draw play.
Draw play. That's what I was trying to come up with. Thank you.
I was giving you time.
Thank you. Thank you. I need somebody like you around me. All right, Brown gets the snap, and there's a slip by Neely, and he's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, that was, you're not going to run it right up the middle.
Well, and that's where they've done it all night long, and that's not even going to get you any real good yardage. And Neely will go off the field there. I think he's got equipment problems with his shoe. But it'll be second down and 11 for Hunter Huss. Again, just throw a spot pass over there to the right. I mean, we're playing off of him 10 yards. And he's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to be tackled at the 46-yard line, a gain of only about 7 yards. So it's going to be like third down and 3.
Yeah, but you give yourself more opportunities to pick up yardage. You spread them out, get that defense off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
If there's no play, you're going to pick up 5 or 6 yards every time.
Well, the wide receiver on the right was absolutely wide open cutting across.
Well, they have the receivers that's the type of offense they could be running.
Yes.
Spread them out, get this defense off the line. They've been playing tight the last couple of games. Get them off the line, buy yourself some time. Take advantage of a busted play, 5-6 yards.
Brown gets a snap. Looking back to throw down the middle. And the throws down the side almost got picked off, and that get incomplete.
Oh, Frank Vickers had the...
Oh, he was thinking belt.
Oh, that was a pick 6 on that one.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, Vickers has sure grown, hasn't he?
He has.
Wow. Yeah, Frank Vickers. Or John Vickers. Sorry about that. It'll be fourth down and 4. And they got to go for it, being down 28-0. I mean, they've been giving South Point about midfield most of the time anyway if they don't get the first down. So there he is coming out of the pocket. He's going to be close to getting the first down and does. Gets in at the 41 and gets it by a yard or so. Yeah. What? All right, so 1st and 10 for Hunter Huss. But truthfully, it seems like he's holding on to the football too long. He gets some openings, to throw the football, but he did get the first down that time with 9:38 left to go. Still looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass to Neely. Neely crosses the 30 to the 29.
First down.
And it'll be another first down. That's the sort of play calling we've been looking for all night there for Hunter Huss. $9:29 to go. And we're going to try to join the Gastonia Honey Hunters immediately after this game, as they're in their playoff game with the High Point Rockers. And now he's going to be tackled at on the keeper all the way down to the 28-yard line. Nine minutes to go. I tell you, that series all even at one game apiece. Gastonia beat High Point in the first game 12-1 and lost to High Point 11-4. So that's going to be a tight best of 5 game series.
Need to text our buddy Brian Rush and see what the score is.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I'll see what I can do. There's a throw. He's going to overthrow his intended receiver. And he had him open had he been able to get it to him.
I'll tell you, he's got an arm on him.
Yeah. That is a great idea. I was going to try to figure out a way to get it on online here.
Is the game is it in Gastonia or High Point?
It's in High Point. Yeah.
Oh, well, Brian's standing by waiting on you anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
You might as well call him up live.
Right.
Kick Jeff Ward to the curb and get Brian Rushing on here.
Jeff's this halftime. All right, so 3rd down and 9. Again, Brown back to throw, and he's going to be dropped back for a sack. All right.
4th down.
Man, this secondary is getting tougher and tougher and tougher every week.
It is something else. And they're really not giving him much time to throw. And that's why, like slant, little screen passes and stuff like that to the outside would be such a great design play for Hunter Huss. They don't have that kind of time to be able to throw deep into the coverage.
That was Jack Milford on the tackle last time.
Yeah, Milford did a great job. I was getting ready to say that. I appreciate that, Charlie.
Charlie, what time should everybody start getting here next week? 7:30 game. What do you think? It's going to be a bigger crowd than the East Gaston game. Wouldn't you think so?
I would think so.
I mean, right now you have South Point, the number 4 team in 3A West. Crest is number 8.
And I do have a score. It's 8-2 in favor of Gastonia in the top of the 8th inning. So we'll try to join that immediately after this one to get the conclusion of that Gastonia Honey Hunter game. Of course, we are the home of the Gastonia Honey Hunters on AM 1450 WGNC. And that's going to be 4th down and 12, and there's no guessing on this. They've got to go for it, being on the 32-yard line. So Brown with it, looking to throw down the field.
They're holding.
And there's the throw down the middle of the field, and it's going to be almost picked off.
In and out of the hands.
Yeah, intended receiver was Neely, and he was in the area, but just was too low for him to be able to catch. So they're going to lose it on downs at 32 or 33.
Oh, he had number 4 INT on the year. That would have been a heck of an interception, though. He dove across the field for that one. Jaquise Rumpf, man, he's a heck of a ball player, isn't he?
Yeah, that's right.
He is.
Great teammate, good work ethic, even better attitude.
All right, 1st and 10 for South Point. And Medlock gets stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to get a couple yards even if he gets stopped. So it'll be 2nd down and 8.
He's going to get 2 or 3 just running in place.
That's right.
Tough kid.
28-0 our score, if I hadn't said that in the last little bit, if you just joined us. And now looking to throw down the field and almost overthrew his intended receiver, Tobin.
Yeah,
that could have been picked off.
Well, that's the first time he hasn't looked like a quarterback all season. He just kind of flipped that pass instead of throwing it. Usually he has his feet set.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of nonchalant walked out and flipped that one.
Kind of flipped it over in there.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd down and 8 now for South Point. Lead behind center. Tobin on the throw, and there's a throw, and it gets picked off. Got up in the air, and with the football is going to be Gash, and Gash is going to get all the way down to the 8-yard line before being forced out of bounds.
That's why you got to be careful throwing against these guys.
Really didn't see anybody in the area.
No, there was nobody in the area when he threw the ball.
And I think I thought he was going to swing it over to Tobin.
Well, it was almost like he flipped it up the play before. He didn't. It wasn't necessarily a football play or a football pass. It was more of a flip. The safety came out of nowhere and picked it off.
So Gash with the interception for Hunter Huss gets the ball down to the 11-yard line. And they've really had a hard time in getting, close to scoring tonight in this red zone. It's the closest they've gotten. There's a give up the middle to number 2, Headley. And Headley gets within, I guess he's down at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, good yardage that time.
Yeah. As the clock is now down to 7:10. As they place it right at the 5-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down. And I want to say 4, as the 1st down marker will be about at the 2.
Second and about 4.
Yeah. Well, maybe the first down will be at the 1 probably. Oh, there's going to be, I thought it was a loss of yardage and missed tackle in the backfield. He got away and got into the end zone for the first score of Hunter Huss. That was just a missed tackle because he would have lost 5 yards on that.
Yeah, he hit him in the backfield.
And he was able to somehow squirm out there and get 6 points on the board.
Well, it was Jack Milford again. He's been in the backfield a couple times tonight. You've called his name at least 2 or 3 times. Tackles for a loss.
Yeah.
He had another one. Just couldn't quite hang on. Touchdown, Hunter Huss.
All right, on to kick the extra points, number 42, Jesus Marion. And there's a kick, and it's up and good. So Hunter Huss finally gets on the board. It's 28-7 with 6:43 left to go. And we'll be back right after this.
Rollins Insurance offers a wide range of policies and plans to meet your specific business or personal needs. Developing long-term relationships with you is what matters to us, no matter what life throws at you. Being a trusted choice, independent insurance agency, we are able to choose a plan that protects you regardless of the company. Contact Larry or Chip to find out more about the packages we offer. For over 40 years, we have worried about your future so you can enjoy life now. Rollins Insurance, 704-825-4010, and they're located at 28 East Woodrow Avenue in Belmont.
Can you believe it? Textile Lanes has been around for 50 years. Belmont's fun destination for all ages. Textile Lanes is currently organizing youth and adult bowling leagues. In addition to bowling, Textile Lanes is a fantastic arcade and billiard room. The grill at Textile Lanes offers home-cooked specials during the week, like homemade spaghetti, old-fashioned cheeseburgers, delicious pintos, and many more. Try their lunch and bowl special. Tasty items from the grill menu and 2 games of bowling. Textile Lanes offers special rates for lock-ins and parties. Schedule a birthday party any day of the week.
And we're back here at Lineberger Stadium as it's a 28-7 ball game, and Hunter Huss getting ready to kick off to South Point. And we thought it might be it got hit. He got hit before 10 yards, and that's going to be a penalty on Hunter Huss, I believe.
Yeah, Charlie called that one.
Yeah. And definitely, in fact, I see no flags, and that's got to be a penalty.
An outside kick. You have to kick it again.
And they're placing it at the 49-yard line of Hunter Huss. Ball didn't go 10 yards before Hunter Huss got onto it. Now, so they're giving it to Huss. They got the chains in the wrong area. There they go. They're going to move it now. Anyway, South Point now in Hunter Huss territory at the 49-yard line with 6:42 left to go. And they're to give it to Medlock. He's going to get a couple of yards. They seem to be able to try to contain Medlock now just a little better than they have in the first part of the game.
They're trying to grab a hold of that ball, too.
Yeah. Hunter Huss trying to kick an onside kick to get possession back here, down 28-7. I'll tell you what we're going to do, Corky. We're just going to go straight to the Honey Hunter game because it's in the 8th inning.
Yeah, let's do it.
And let them finish that game up. Gastonia, as we said, is up 8-2 in the 8th inning. And as they seek to take a 2-1 lead in the best-of-5 series up at High Point. Of course, all 3 of the games, if necessary, will be played up in High Point.
So you know Brian Rushing, he's the on-road play-by-play guy, right?
Yes, sir.
So is he only going to get paid for like 2 innings?
Yeah, I don't know, really. This will be certainly a freebie for them. I
bet he's chuckling right now at the least.
He is on the Honey Hunter radio network, which is on the other site on the website.
Oh, okay.
So he's actually broadcasting the game, and you can flip back and forth. If you go to WGNCradio.com and click on the Honey Hunters, you can listen to that game for a little bit and then come back to us.
He's getting paid for an inning and 2/3. He's like a reliever tonight.
That's it. All right,
Should be
so
a first down.
I guess they're going to move the chains as there was a first down for the Red Raiders at the 39-yard line.
I think we're all ready for some relief after tonight. It's kind of a bit of a non-eventful game so far. It won't be that way next Friday night, will it, Charlie?
No, it won't.
Well, it's almost getting close to time of taking maybe some of the starters out, but you got to be able to have a team that can play from start to finish, and that's the reason why they're still playing. There's Bleed that's going to pitch it behind him, and who was that, 18?
That's McKinney.
That was McKinney, 19, right on the pitch, and he's going to lose maybe a yard or so on that one. Official timeout, as there is a hurt Hunter Huss Husky down there.
Hope he's okay.
And it looks like it's 58 Trey Fair down there.
Yeah, you hate to see anybody get hurt.
Oh, I know it. And he's moving around a little bit. That's always good news right there, because you certainly, when they get him mobilized, that's when you got something to worry about. So hopefully he's going to be A-OK. You just hate to see that happening. But, once again, let's talk a little bit about that. You really got to be in game form for when you really got to play. And it goes from the opening gun to the ending gun. And that's why we're seeing the starter still in for South Point, even though we're up, 28-7.
Yeah, you have Crest coming to town next week. The week after that, you're going on the road to Kings Mountain.
Yeah.
You better be ready to play every play. If you're not ready by next week, you're in trouble.
Yeah,
Two
that's
tough
true.
games in a row.
Did get a report as Kings Mountain's handily defeating North Gaston 49-0 right now.
Yeah, North Gaston.
So, we appreciate Jeff Ward coming in on halftime. It was sort of a experiment, because he actually Skyped into our control room here at the stadium, and we were able to get him on to get those updated scores from around the Big South and around our area. So really appreciate that, and we see that it works, so that's kind of a good thing. Still attending to what I thought was Fair, Trey Fair, defensive tackle and guard. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I hope so too.
They look like they're tending to his legs, so maybe a knee problem.
Never know.
So while they're attending to him, we'll take a quick break, as it's 4:28 left to go in the game. South Point ahead, 28-7. We'll be back right after this.
Belmont Savings Bank, you, the customer, are our number one priority. We believe there are many reasons customers choose to bank with us. Our loan and savings products offer competitive interest rates, and our personal bankers are people you can trust to handle all your financial needs. From financing a new home to planning your financial security, bring your dreams to Belmont Savings Bank. We're proud to be part of our community and to participate in the growth and prosperity of our region. Belmont Savings Bank, since 1915, hometown people, hometown banking. Member FDIC and equal housing opportunity.
Rollins Insurance offers a wide range of policies and plans to meet your specific business or personal needs. Developing long-term relationships with you is what matters to us, no matter what life throws at you. Being a trusted choice independent insurance agency, we are able to choose a plan that protects you regardless of the company. Contact Larry or Chip to find out more about the packages we offer. For over 40 years, we have worried about your future so you can enjoy life now. Rollins Insurance, 704-825-4010, and they're located at 28 East Woodrow Avenue in Belmont.
Well, and we're back as the player is now being helped off the field.
56.
Oh, yeah. And I was thinking that was Fair, but I hope...
Cameron Elliott.
Oh, Cameron Elliott, who it is. I was thought there for a minute it was 58. Anyway, he's being helped off the field. That's always good news when he's doing it, but it looks like it's going to be a knee or a leg problem for him.
That's what I worry about, yeah.
Yeah, pretty difficult there.
Yeah, tough.
So as we said, 4:28 to go in the game, 28-7. As Red Raiders looking to go to 5-0 on the season and be ready to play Crest, who had lost one game and lost it pretty handily to the Burns Bulldogs, and hadn't been that much. And we're joined up in the booth by Corky Franks. Gotten cold down there, huh? You mean you can't handle a little bit of coolness down there?
Well, listen, you're going to the Honey Hunters game, right?
Yeah, we are.
We're not going to have a post game, so why stand out in the cold?
That is true.
Come up here and hang out with all these egos in the press box.
But you know what a good game this has been for the Red Raiders. But you know, I can't help but believe you're kind of right. It kind of feels like a preseason game.
It really does.
You know Dave Hodges, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Dave and I used to do the games together.
Oh yeah, good. That's good. Anyway, so South Point with the ball is 3rd down and 7 on the Huss 35-yard line. Now, Blee looking to throw once again, throws it out of bounds, and that was awfully close to not being out of bounds.
Smart move.
Yeah. Of course, we got sports all weekend long. As Gardner-Webb football, they're playing.
Hurry up.
Playing
Clock's
as
getting
well.
down.
Yeah, it's getting on down to 15. 3:34. And as we go to get ready to the Honey Hunters, it's going to be 4th down and decide they're going to go ahead and go for it. It's 4-down territory. And going to be a timeout for South Point. And once again, the Gardner-Webb Bulldogs will be hosting Mercer tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And, of course, we're the home of the Gardner-Webb Running Bulldogs on AM 1450 WGNC and FM 101.1.
Did you know that off the top of your head, or did you have to Google it?
I really had to Google it because I did not remember who they were getting ready to play.
Well, at least you were honest. I was sitting here behind you. I saw you do it.
Yeah, the good part about it is they only have 4 home games. And anyway, it's going to be really tough.
I was hoping you said that you had it remembered. I was going to say, man, that's great.
I remember when Gardner-Webb was a junior college.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Not anymore, Charlie.
Not anymore, I know.
Yeah.
Division 1.
Yeah, doing very well. Trey Lamb's doing a good job. It's been very difficult to get it over the hump. He said several times, they played, very tough last week, and their loss to Elon. And but anyway, they're playing a lot on the road this year, but they have a very rare home game against Mercer. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, we'll be on the air at 5:30 with the pregame show. Dave Friedman does such a great job with that. All right, 4th down and 7. And Blee's looking to throw. He's throwing it down the line. It's going to be caught.
1st down.
At the 24-yard line. And, one of the great ones. That was caught by Aaron Cheney.
Aaron Cheney.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable, huh?
That's good. That was a good throw that time on the run.
Great throw.
Yeah, that's a tough throw for a right-hander.
Yeah, it is.
So 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders, looking to try to, put this one away even further. And there's a give to Metlock up the middle, and he breaks a tackle or two, goes in for the touchdown.
How about that, huh?
Wow.
Wow. Had 3 touchdowns tonight.
Well, he has been the workhorse tonight for sure. This is back to where last week they mixed it up quite a bit with, Patrick Blee being the workhorse. And then Tobin was in on it pretty good bit. Medlock really didn't get a whole lot of carries last week. But he sure has had it this week.
He's got them tonight, don't he?
Has he not? He sure has. All right, so Charlie Burt whistle on with the point after. And there's the hold. It's a little high snap, but he got it down, and it's up, and it is good. So 3:20 left to go in this game. It's 34-7. as South Point going away with this victory for win number 5 on the year. We'll be back right after this.
ISI Elite Personal Training opening at 974 South Point Road next to Domino's. Get 7 days free. Results you deserve. Join today. Iron sharpens iron. Call 704-618-6020 and get the results you deserve.
Since 1994, we have built a reputation for quality food, friendly service, and a great value. We are proud of that reputation and work hard to provide something for everyone here at Sammy's Pub. This place is a local institution. You haven't got a hold of this corner of North Carolina until you spend a few hours enjoying lunch or dinner, a hard-earned drink after work, or the company of a newfound friend. Welcome to the neighborhood at Sammy's Pub, 25 North Main Street, Belmont.
And we're back as Charlie Burt whistle once again. Let's see if he gets this one in there. He hit it over the uprights from this side last time. Oh, he hit that one pretty good. And that one's going to go about 8 yards in the back of the end zone. And almost. But he really did go through the uprights, didn't he?
Yeah, he really did.
That one time, man. That was before the sun went down. I guess the dew's on the ground now makes it a little harder to hit it.
Well, it's getting colder. That old football gets hard.
Yeah. Oh, man. Cheerleaders down there counting off all the scores tonight, and they got to go 35 times now. And it's 35-7 with 3:20 left to go.
Charlie needs a taller seat up here. He's sitting down too low.
Yeah. We're going to see if we can buy us a couple of stools. All right, there's Brown on the carry. Gets about 3 yards, goes out of the bounds at the 23. They're going to put it at 22, I guess.
I'd like to see this defense get a turnover.
Well, there has not been one recovered tonight. Isn't that something? They're hungry. They're hungry for a turnover to get that belt. Well, maybe they're going to start throwing it here, and it's a good chance to get something picked off. All right, Brown with it. Is he going to take it and run? And he's going to go out of bounds at the 31, and he gets the first down.
Please stay in bounds.
Yeah. It's just sort of like a baseball game when it's already going to be decided.
Yeah.
And they change pitchers.
Yeah.
To get people with some extra work.
And they bring a left-hander in, and there's a guy on first, and he throws about 10 moves at him over and over and over. And the game's over.
Yeah. Got to get some game work. All right, there's Brown. He's going to throw the screen pass, and wow. And look at that. Look at how great that play was. He gained about another 11 yards. A little screen pass over to the right side.
2:54 to go.
Yeah. So he's got to make it. Gets to the 37-yard line. First down, Hunter Huss. Of course, that's not really helping them much. South Point will let them have 7 or 8 yards at a time. You just don't want to get them past you. There's a big light over there. I'm surprised they're letting them run that
Good
light
rush
over
there.
there.
Yeah, that's a good rush.
Good rush. You're only going to gain 3 yards, but he's going to stop the clock at 2:47.
Looks like a UFO in the stands over there, don't it?
Yeah.
On the sidelines, I mean.
Got about 3 yards on that carry.
All right. And we're going to go immediately after this because I think they're getting ready to close it out. Immediately over to the Hunters to try to recap that thing up. And that was Brown looking to throw down the field, and he's going to throw incomplete. And that stops the clock too at 2:40.
Yeah, that was the third pickoff move.
Yes.
Pitcher came set, looked at first about 3 times, shook off the catcher 4 or 5 times. Guy steps out, calls time.
All right, throw up there. Almost got the turnover like you were looking at, and oh boy, that was Will Ross trying to get that one again.
4th down.
That's 3 in and outs with the defense tonight. Vickers, Jaquise, and Will right there.
Will Ross, yeah.
All right, so it's going to be 4th down. And then maybe we're going to get a few knees to keep this thing going. Hunter Huss still has 2 timeouts left. Now, this is academic, though, with 2:35 left to go. It's 35-7 in favor of South Point. Brown looking to throw down the field and trying to run out of the pocket. He gets tackled, and that will be a loss of downs for Hunter Huss as South Point will take over on the Hunter Huss 38-yard line.
Pass rush in the second half was a lot better.
Yeah. As we, wind down here, Corky, let's sum up tonight. I mean, this is sort of coming to work and doing the job, and nothing extraordinary tonight, but really getting down to work, and I really think that they control the football most of the night.
Well, like Charlie said, it's like the old days. You bring your lunchbox.
Yep.
You got your ham and cheese sandwich. You got you some potato chips. You got your coffee thermos. You hit the clock. You go to work. You just keep your head down and trudge through it. And we're almost at the 5 o'clock whistle. It's almost over.
And there's a carry, and they're going to do it. Surely Hunter Huss is not going to call timeout right here, but it's 2:07 to go.
We got second team in now.
Of course, next week, the Crest Chargers, they seem to have righted their ship. It was 22-7 in favor of them at halftime against Stuart Kramer. And we do have a new quarterback and new running back. It's Ashton Green, and the only carry was number 88, Zach Miller. That'll be 3rd down and about 2 for them.
2
as
yards.
the clock's ticking down to 1:33. Once again, we'll be on the air next Friday night against the Crest Chargers right here at home at Lineberger Stadium as the 5-0 Red Raiders face a one-defeated team. I guess they'll be 4-1 coming into this contest, but once again, it kind of gets into that tough schedule with Kings Mountain and Crest. And there's a throw or run right up the middle, and that's going to be a carry there.
Who's 86?
Gavin Smith on the carry, I think. But then the following week, we will be traveling to Kings Mountain. I'm not sure they're going to let me in the press box, but we'll see.
You probably have a little pool.
We'll help to let us in there.
Maybe I need to go on the other side.
What's the bet between you and Charlie?
He's taking me to Old Stone if we win. Well,